What's up, Knicks fans? It's Josh Hart here. Excited to go to work. Excited to be at MSG. Let's get it going. Go Knicks.
Absolutely. Go Knicks. Happy Saturday, everyone, here on the BX Sports JEDI Network. Welcome to the Return of the Knicks podcast. Tonight's watch along. The New York Knicks on a back-to-back night, taking on the Utah Jazz at home. Yes, Josh Hart is in uniform and will play tonight. I'm excited to see Josh Hart. He is excited to be part of the Knicks. He wants to be a Knick. He's been craving to be a Knick. And you know what? Bienvenue. Welcome aboard. And of course, we say welcome aboard. Good evening to Tim Smith. Big task at hand. Hassan, HK, Hidalgo, salute. What is up, everyone? We are pumped. I am ready to go. I am pumped. I am ecstatic here. Every time the Knicks play, no matter what, back to back, whatever day it is, I'm excited. I love the New York Knicks. My passion, my love for this team goes back for so many years. No matter what, no matter how bad they are, I can't stop showing my love and professing my love for this team. My God, what a love-hate affair. The Knicks come in here 30-27, 3 games over 500, and of course 7th in the Eastern Conference, taking on the 11th in the Western Conference, Utah Jazz. 28-29, they're 1 game under 500. You know how we like to do here. We like to make sure you make some extra money in your pockets. And of course, the Knicks are the home favorite at a -6 at a +192 on the money line. The over and under is 230.5 points at a -235. Remember, bet with your head, not over your head. Good luck. Make some money. Super Bowl. If you have a Super Bowl square, good luck on your Super Bowl squares. I hope you guys truly make a lot of money, knock it out of the park. That's what it's all about. Now, I got the starting lineups tonight. Chef Dan is working Saturday night. Everyone, some of the couples are going out, having their romantic Valentine's Day dinners out in the city, pre-Valentine's, before the rush. It's Tuesday, so he is swamped with a lot of work. I know Chef Dan is busting his rear end in that kitchen, but Chef Dan, salute to you, my man. I love you, man. I hope you come back stronger than ever. Hope that schedule goes in favor so we can get you back here for the stretch run of the Knicks season and the postseason as well. But got to make that money. Absolutely. We know we don't ask for super chats, although it is welcome. But I know that we, would love to where I say, you know what? We got sponsors. We got super chats. You don't need to get in that kitchen. Take some time off. Let's do some watch-alongs. But right now, we're not at that level yet. Where we'll be, we're professing it with our words, and we know it's going to happen. So, Chef Dan, we know you will be back on here. Let's go. Big task at hand. Let's do this. And that's how I feel. I can't wait to root. I can't root for another team. I can't. I live in Orlando, big task. I know the Magics. I was here when the Magics went to the finals. And I couldn't come on board. Tickets were $25 for the NBA finals at that time against Kobe Bryant. And I just couldn't pay I had the money. I just couldn't go sit in the NBA finals to see the Lakers and God rest his soul, Kobe Bryant. Hindsight is 2020. You know what happened to Kobe Bryant. I kind of I am a closet Kobe Bryant fan, but the point is I couldn't go. That orange and blue, that Knickerbocker in me couldn't let me sit in an arena. I tried watching Magic games when I first arrived to Orlando, and I just couldn't. Something kept poking me and bothering me. It's that Knicksism, and I couldn't. I couldn't dare. Larry, salute. Larry Chu, salute. Larry waving, pinky wave, salute, man. Agent Super Argo says Cam Reddish had a good night. He did. I was watching his highlights. Unfortunately, I was sleepy for some reason. I was tired. A whole long week of work. I wanted to stay up to watch Cam Reddish play. I couldn't stay up. I wanted to. I saw his highlights. He looked comfortable. For a first game, I'm like, boy, I wonder if we could use a 6'8", 7'2" plus wingspan 3-and-D who could come in and play like that. I wonder where. But it is what it is. It's revisionist history. But of course, Agent Argo says, let's go. Absolutely, let's go. Yes, absolutely. Like I always ask you guys, I don't push. I don't ask for the super chat. I read everyone's comment. All I ask for, please hit the like button. That's all I ask for. Pretty simple. Nothing out of the. I value your time. I respect everyone that comes in the chat. All I ask when you're on your way out or while you're watching, hit that like button. That's all I ask for, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Indeed, of course, everyone's saluting everybody. Exactly, indeed, Agent. Indeed, indeed. Let's go with the starting lineups tonight let's go with the visiting Utah Jazz. Utah Jazz starting. It's going to be Jordan Cox and Laurie Market and Colin Sexton, Kelly Olynyk, and Walker Kelsey are starting five for the Utah Jazz. Russell Westbrook, although we know he's never going to put on a Utah uniform, he's going to get bought out. I don't know why it's taking so long, but we'll know Russell Westbrook for the Utah Jazz. Here's the starting lineup for our New York Knicks. Here we go. Starting lineup is Quentin Grimes, R.J. Barrett, Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle, and Jericho Sims are a starting five. Mitchell Robinson is still out. No timetable yet on when Mitchell Robinson will be cleared for basketball duties or when he will be even cleared that we think about might have him on the court. Boy, we really miss Mitchell Robinson. We do miss him, but Hartenstein and Jericho Sims played well, but you're starting to see those warts when we play against centers who are a little bit more advanced, like a Joel Embiid. Although they did a decent time, the Knicks it was a close game in Philadelphia. Just think what would happen if Mitchell Robinson, a fully healthy Mitchell Robinson ready to go, could be a big different outcome. The Knicks, of course, yesterday has to turn the page. You can't relish about last night's game. Now, one thing I do am a little bit concerned myself when teams go to the zone, because right now Jalen Brunson is beating his point guards or his opponents one-on-one off the dribble. He is torturing them. But that's why you're going to see a lot of teams reverting to the zone. In the zone, you got to hit your shots. Right now, the Knicks are atrocious, and I hate to say that. They are atrocious from hitting the open three-point. They missed 4 open three-point shots yesterday down the stretch. That's the difference in the game. They hit 50% of that. We're talking about a Knicks victory, and we're looking at coming in here trying to win a back-to-back here. The Knicks got to hit their shots. R.J. Barrett and Quentin Grimes both got to hit those shots, and they got to. If any of that, teams are going to continue to get the zone on them, keep trapping, getting the ball out of Jalen Brunson's hands, and trying to see if the Knicks become a perimeter shooting team that will beat them out on the 3-point. And it's funny because the modern NBA game is 3-point shooting, and teams are actually pushing the Knicks to play the modern NBA basketball. The Knicks right now are not hitting their 3-point shots in a consistent fashion, and hopefully going forward, they'll have their shooting shoes tonight against Utah. Let's get some chats in here. Yes, like he said, please like, subscribe, please. Thank you so much. Thank you for the kind words. Big task at hand. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really look forward to seeing you guys again. I know it sounds like a broken record, but really, I wish there was some true serum or you could feel my post. I really mean it. I really enjoy seeing everyone. It's just phenomenal. I wish Chef Dan was here, but I know he's working because he completes the whole channel. And of course, he's been with me since day one. So he is like not just a partner at work, but a family member. So I enjoy seeing everyone, and I consider everyone family members. So as the starting lineup comes in, now Kenny Olynyk, I might have a change in the no, Olynyk is going to be a little bit of a pain in the neck here. Remember, they got size over the Knicks. Here's the one thing that Utah don't have. They're not physical. They're very tall, absolutely. But I believe the Knicks are a more physical team than Utah. Can the Knicks' physicality prevail? And can the officials allow the Knicks to be physical without calling ticky-tack? If it's going to be a ticky-tack affair, we're going to be a little bit of trouble with the finessing of Marketing and Olynyk, in my opinion. Argo says, Knicks got to look for the zone defense in the late quarters. Teams know that how they rattle the Knicks get under pressure. Indeed. And the thing is, before was, the zone, we don't have a point guard to break the zone down, X, Y, Z. Remember the excuses. Now we have a point guard. And the point guard is breaking down the defense. He's getting the open looks to his shooters, but his shooters are not cashing in. That's a concern right now, because things change. Things can change in a blink of an eye. With the Knicks start hitting some shots with consistent, and teams will be reluctant to go to the zone. And then you go back to your strength, which is one-on-one basketball with Jalen Brunson. Although I like more Jalen Brunson to break down the one-on-one than I do Julius Randle. Julius Randle fumbles the ball too much, especially in the late game situation. I don't like Randle at the late game with the ISO. I want to see Jalen Brunson, if anyone is going to do that, because I trust Jalen Brunson to get the kick out, the extra bounce pass or the extra dribble to get out of a situation, like we saw in Orlando when he was double teamed. I don't know how the hell he got out of that double team and got it to an open man and so forth. And also that Jericho Sims cut was phenomenal. Not to go rehash, we already know that already. But that's my point. When teams start going with the zone, the players gotta hit their open shots, because if not, they're gonna get a steady mouthful or an entourage of zone defense, especially in that fourth quarter. And remember, we got to play the Miami Heat 3 more times. I know we beat the Miami Heat, but they're a heavy zone team. They zone more in the NBA. And if the Knicks are having a little bit hiccup with that, it's going to be, it's not going to be so dicey. But hopefully Josh Hart helps out here, although Josh Hart is not known for shooting some 3 balls that efficiently, but maybe he's invested in. You could tell he's excited to be a Knick. He looked like this is where he wanted to be. He when he got excited, when he got traded, he was excited. He's out of Utah, not Utah, out of Portland, now in New York. It looks like he's ready to go. All of a sudden, this becomes Villanova North. Right? Boy, the Knicks love the Wildcats, huh? Kentucky Wildcat and Villanova Wildcats. They love a lot of Wildcats in this organization. Let this 2 collegiate basketball, high IQ teams with Emmanuel Quickly, Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Julius Randle, all these guys that came from some prestige colleges, they have that high IQ and it translates here on the floor. I know college and basketball is a whole different game, but when you're coached correctly in the fundamentals, I kind of am excited to see what this team is going to gel here. Remember, they got to gel with Josh Hart, with Mitchell Robinson. They're going to get acclimated, and I can't wait. But I don't think the Knicks hit their stride. I don't think they peaked to the great. I think the Knicks got plenty of good basketball coming up. So I'm enthusiastic and happy here and excited because I know that this team could take it to another level. They're 3 games over 500. They're sitting 7th in the East. Can they get to a 5 seed? It's possible. It's possible. So I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to seeing the remainder of the 24, 25 games left in the season after the All-Star break, because I think I see good things in the horizon. I'm actually feeling extremely positive with the Knicks here, instead of feeling the other way around after trading. The last year trading deadline or before, we're like, oh God, we didn't trade. Especially that We Here season. Yes, they proved us by going on the road and winning, but they did a hell of a job. So let's get the ticker in and let's go with the 6th man off the bench. And the ticker starts. It's always a couple seconds ahead of me. I'm always behind because I'm streaming through the computer. So here we go. Second of the back-to-back to the Knicks. And we're going to have the tip-off at center. Don't forget, hit that like button. And let's do it. The tip-off won by the Knicks. So let's go. Back-to-back. Knicks are in their blue and with gray, with orange stripes around. They're going from left to right. Utah in their whites. So here's Brunson. Brunson bumping in. Brunson back over to Randle. Randle for 3. And he misses. Salute Eric Richardson in the building. Mark it in. Hands it over to Clarkson. So Mr. Eric Richards in the building. Salute Eric. Sexton now. Steve, what is up, Steve? It is good to see you. Here's a shot. Olenek misses. So Jericho Sims gets the rebound. Hands it off to Barrett. Now Barrett for 3. And that's an air ball short. So according to what, like they say, on a UFO, unidentified object. Here's Colin Sexton. Sexton marking for 3. And that's off the mark. Rebound by Jericho Sims. And he hands it over here to Brunson. And Steve made a good point. I'll read that comment there, Steve, when I get the timeout here. Here's Barrett. Barrett now off the curl. Barrett again. Spins back. And that's stolen by Olenek. Here's Sexton. Well, actually, Olenek now going coast to coast, and that looks terrible. Olenek put that up. Boy, that was a terrible transition. Wesley Robinson from Strong Island in, and Grimes gets the foul by Marketing. Suda, salute Suda. Suda Machina in the building. BX in the house. Absolutely. Bronx in the building. Salute Suda. Wesley Robinson, Strong Island in the building. Let me go to Steve's comment there. Years ago, players stayed 3 to 4 years in college and came out mentally ready and physically strong. Maybe they come now, stay a little longer, Steve, as Quentin Grimes hits the first free throw. So the Knicks are on the board scoring-wise. The first points of the game come by Quentin Grimes' free throw. now, and he misses one or two. Now that they're getting paid with that personal licensing thing, maybe they'll stay longer. It only benefits the NBA if they stay longer in the college game. Here's Clarkson for three, and it's off the mark. Rebound by Barrett. Barrett will bring the ball up. Barrett driving. Barrett puts up and misses the shot. Another air ball. He's struggling here. Here's Clarkson. Pushes it to Marketing. Marketing for three. And that's rims in and out. Misses. Fight for the rebound. Jericho Sims. Good box out. Here's Brunson. Pushes it here to Randall. Randall thought about the three. Now he shoots it. Julius Randle from downtown. So the Knicks up 4-0. 2 minutes gone by here in the game. Just on their way. So Colin Sexton will bring up the ball. Marketing now. Back to Sexton. Sexton now driving. Sexton stops. Puts up the shot off the glass. It's good. So Colin Sexton banks it in. So Knicks up 4-2 here. Here's Sims. Hands it off to Brunson. Brunson got bumped, puts up the shot, and free throws for Jalen Brunson. Good job there. Brunson felt the contact. He put it up. Now he'll go to the line, and he got Colin Sexton into a foul. Good job there. So Brunson will go to the line here. He hits the first one. So Knicks up 5-2. He has another free throw coming up here. Now, we see that the Utah Jazz, they've got about, 12 draft picks here? They got a lot of first-round draft picks coming up for many years. And he hits a pair of free throws, 6-2. So just like he did in Boston, he's hoarding a lot of draft picks. He never pushed to pull the trigger in Boston. And I believe that's what got to his demise here. But let's see what he does with Utah. He's going to have to. Here's his Clarkson. Clarkson puts up the shot. Off the glass, it's good. Good hang time there by Clarkson. So the former Sixth Man of the Year recipient, he's in the starting lineup. Here's Julius. Jab steps for three. And Randall, another air ball. But that's Julius's first. 2 air balls by the Knicks tonight. So Sexton will bring the ball up. Utah has a chance to tie or take the lead here. Here's Clarkson. Clarkson now. Clarkson driving, puts up, passes it. Marketing for three. Marketing wide open, and he misses. Fight for the rebound, and Olynyk picked up a silly loose ball foul, fouling Quentin Grimes. Agent Argo wrote, RJ's still throwing up shots when he doesn't have one. He's forcing it again. He's not looking to pass. He needs to drive to the basket. Argo. Here's Brunson. Brunson driving. Brunson puts up the shot and he got it. Jalen Brunson got the roll. Knicks up 8-4. Here's Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson now. Back over to Olynyk. Olynyk stops Sexton. 4-point lead for the Knicks here. Here's Sexton. Sexton driving. Sexton puts up the shot and he got fouled. Counting at 1. So he got the shot. Now he has a chance for a 3-point play. So the first foul on Jalen Brunson. So the old-fashioned 3-point play here. So Colin Sexton coming off some left knee surgery. He completes the 3-point play here. Knicks up by 1, 8-7. Here's Brunson. Brunson. It's here, Steve. It's here. Brunson backing in. He passes it. Randall, shot clock at 7. Randall driving. Randall spins, puts up the shot, and he misses. Rebound on Olynyk. Good job there by Olynyk on defense. Here's Sexton to Marketing. Alley-oop, it's good. When you have size like that, that is tough to defend there. So that's a nice transition there by Sexton to Marketing. So Utah takes the lead here for the first time tonight. Here's Barrett now. Barrett going. RJ Barrett. That's what he does when he gets to the basket, agent. He's lethal. Knicks up by 1 here. Clarkson. And that ball went nowhere. So that's a turnover. Knicks need to capitalize on the mistakes from the Utah Jazz. So Knicks will have it here. 4.5 minutes gone by. Here's Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson from the elbow, and it's good. Jalen Brunson. As we say good evening to Melvin Smith. He is in the building. Salute, Melvin. Here's Sexton. Sexton, and we're going to get an offensive foul. Jalen Brunson leads the league in charges and a moving screen there. Beautiful job. Talk about sacrificing your body. That was phenomenal job there. And on Leonard giving an extra little chicken wing there. So Olenek will sit with 2 fouls. So you're pretty much going to get him out for a long time on Olenek. Good job. That is 22 most charged. He's second in the league to Williams from OKC. All right, so we'll inbound the ball here. 5 minutes gone by in the game. Here's Brunson now, guarded by Marketing. Brunson now cuts, pass, puts up the floater, and he gets the roll. Jalen Brunson with 8 points here. The first plus 5.5 minutes, he's got 8 points. So Brunson 3 from 3 from the field. Here's Sexton. Sexton now. 1-on-1 with Brunson. Now he's driving. Puts up and he gets the roll. So Colin Sexton answers back. Now here's Brunson now. Brunson spins back over to Randall. Randall, 13 on the shot clock. Randall now has Marketing. Now Randall spins, passes back here to Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson driving. Brunson puts up the shot and he misses. Fight for the loose ball. Marketing and Jericho Sims being a little overzealous. And he got a loose ball foul on Jericho Sims, his first. So we have a timeout on the floor. 6:15 left in the first quarter when the Knicks with a 3-point lead, 14-11. Guys, please hit the likes. If you haven't hit the like button, please don't hesitate to hit the like button. It's totally free. It doesn't bite, and it will help the program. Brunson is in ice tub every night. Yeah, he does. He does get bruised. Brunson is a shark. Agent, that's why I would have, in a way, it would have been nice to get another point guard. That's why they're talking about if George Hill gets bought out by the Pacers, the Knicks might have some interest. But although, why would you get a George Hill? I rather play Derrick Rose, who knows Thibodeau's system. Although George Hill did play in Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken, on a Tom Thibodeau. But you got Derrick Rose, who could actually play some good minutes. You don't have to play him 21 minutes for Rose. For 17, anywhere from 15 to 17 minutes total could help the Knicks save Jalen Brunson's physical body. Getting bumped and on the minutes. But I don't know what Derrick Rose mindset is, or does he still have it? I saw that if the Jets get Aaron Rodgers, Willie Naaman said he could wear number 12. But right now, Aaron Rodgers is locked somewhere in a dark room with his thoughts. So we got a timeout on the floor here. Yes, Derrick Rose will be in there. Exactly. I'd rather go with Rose, Agent. Rose knows Thibodeau's system. I still think Rose still has a lot in the tank, at least for the final 25 games, 20, let's say 20 games. After the All-Star break, you still want to, conserve. Last 20 games, let him go, empty the tank out. Last 20 games, even if you don't make even if he doesn't play on the postseason, but he'll give you a fresh Brunson. Remember, they get to rest in between postseason series. It's not like they're playing back-to-back, and especially the first round in the NBA. They play one game and they don't play the game 2 for another week, and then game 3 for another month, and then the way they space the NBA playoff season, you could get enough treatment and time to get guys fresh. My point is, I would trust Derrick Rose over you bring a George Hill or someone else from outside. If the Knicks were going to go that route, but we'll see. Josh Hart still hasn't made an appearance yet, but he's starting to tie up his shoelaces. So let's see. Here we go. Marketing back over to Clarkson. Clarkson now driving. Clarkson, Euro step, puts up the layup, and he misses. He looks, tries to tips it. Last touch, Knicks ball. Clarkson touched it last. So Knicks with a 3-point lead here, and we're halfway through the quarter, 14-11. So here's Brunson. Here's Barrett. Barrett now backs over to Randall. Randall takes the shot. It's good. Julius Randall. So Knicks up by 5. Let me answer Anthony. Just to show. Uno. And here's a drive. Stop. Spin. Shoots. It's good. So Tucker. Of course, guys, tonight my son brings me Donut King. So God bless my son here. Bring us some Donut King. So the Jedi got a treat at halftime. Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate it. Here's Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson driving. Stops. Back over to Barrett now. Barrett behind the back. Barrett now. Barrett puts up the shot. Blocked there by Marketing, and we're going to get 2.9 on the shot clock. So that was the rookie who came. I thought that was Marketing. No, it's Kessler who's the rookie here. Barrett inbound. Serico Sims back over. Now Randall has to take the shot. Randall just got it there. Clarkson now. Marketing. Alley-oop. An easy opportunity there. Bad defense by the Knicks. So Babaji with the dunk on the alley-oop there. Knicks up by 1. Not a good sequence there by the Knickerbockers here. Here's RJ Barrett now in the curl. Barrett now wants to feature Randall one-on-one on Marketing. He's jab stepping. Now, six a long jumper over a long outstretched arm, and he nails it over a long arms of Marketing. Knicks up by 3. I'm actually impressed with that shot by Julius Randle. Here's Tucker. Tucker now. Back over to Clarkson. Clarkson now. Clarkson over. Marketing for 3. And that's off the mark. Little fight for the loose ball. And almost got in there on the camera, but RJ comes up with the basket. Now RJ. Back over to Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson driving. Brunson puts up the floater. It's good. Jalen Brunson. Knicks up by 5. 20-15. 4-minute licks in the quarter. Let's go, Brunson. Here's Clarkson. Clarkson puts up the shot, and good. He answers right back there. So fast-paced action before both teams. Don't forget, I will read your comment there, Melvin Smith. Definitely. Here's R.J. Barrett. Barrett. Bounce pass here to Randall. Randall. Jab steps. Randall now. 10 on the shot clock. Randall, jab steps. Shot from the wing. It's good. Julius Randall. He's filling it 22-17. So second consecutive jumpers for Julius Randle. Here's Clarkson. Clarkson now. Randle with 9 points. Clarkson driving. Puts up a Euro step. Blocked by Grimes. Here comes the Knicks. Here comes Randle. Randle loses the ball, but he gets it back here. No handle. Randle almost made his appearance. Randle Euro steps. Puts up the glass and no shot. Thought he was fouled there on the scoop. No call. Here's Tucker. Tucker now in transition. Tucker Euro step. Passes it to Clarkson in the corner for 3. It's good. So when the Knicks make those mistakes, the opposing teams always gets in transition and hits those 3. Timeout on the floor. Tom Thibodeau. Knicks up 22-20 with 2:54 left in the quarter. Let's read Melvin Smith. It was rough. Our Knicks losing the 76ers last night, seeing it in person. We dominated so well in the third quarter, and we just died in the fourth. Yes, I know you went with your son, and I hope you had a good experience. I know that the outcome, you would have loved a better outcome, Melvin Smith, but you got to see the Knicks three quarters of the game play extremely well. They just ran out, and that zone killed them, Melvin. That zone really hurt. Big Task wants Jalen Brunson to calm down, to lean back a little bit, lean back. No comment on that 3. Yeah, that transit. Those are those swing plays that hurt the Knicks. You know, they have a chance here to build a 5-point or 6-point lead. They miss on something so simple. Then here comes Utah. They hit a 3 in the corner. Those are called the swing plays. Instead of being up by 5, you're now, playing a tight game by 2. Those hurt the Knicks quite often. So we have a timeout on the floor. I believe Josh Hart was at the scorer's table. So Josh Hart might be making his New York Knicks debut when we return from the timeout break. It's good to see. It'll be interesting to see him and RJ on the floor because both of them are slashers and both of them are not good 3-point shooters, but they both go to the basket. They both rebound well. It'll be interesting to see on the floor there. The minutes also, the minute dispensers. Emmanuel quickly should come in. We should see. Yes, too many Knicks. Good job, good comment there. Too many Knicks in the paint, leaving the perimeter open, especially in that transition game. The modern NBA, you go in transition instead of going for the alley oop, going for the dunk. The sure thing, you're going to go and find the open three shooter, and they're going to shoot the three ball, hit or miss, whatever. But the transition three is one of the biggest part in the modern NBA in the last few years. That is the biggest play now, and sometimes it's difficult to defend, especially when you have no one there. So we're waiting to come back here. If you're watching it, they're interviewing Josh Hart, talking about how excited he loves playing in Madison Square Garden when he was a member of the Villanova Wildcats, playing against St. John's, also in the Big East tournament. So you could see the genuine happiness in his face. I don't understand we just homers as Knicks fans, but you really do see the genuine excitement from this kid. And of course, they gave him, I believe he's wearing number 3, the good old Marbury John Starks number. So Hart getting a hero's welcome from the Garden faithful as he'll inbound the ball, and he inbounds it to Brunson. So look at that chemistry. You got Brunson, quickly, Hart, Randall, and Hartenstein on the floor. And Brunson immediately mid-range and misses, back tap to Quickly. Now Quickly, back over to Hart. Hart now with the ball. Hart now driving. Hart got fouled, so here we'll go. Let's see if he's going to go to the free throw. Rudy Gay commits the foul. So I love the fact that Hart was attacking the basket. He would go to the line, and he would try to get his first point as a member of the Knicks. So Hart trying to get on the board as a Knickerbocker, and he misses the first free throw, so he's going to fit perfect here with the Knicks. Now, I'm being sarcastic, guys. I'm being sarcastic. He has another free throw coming up. He gets his first point as a Knick from the line. So with 2:38 here, here's Tucker bringing the ball up. Tucker passes it to Clarkson. Clarkson rises for 3. Clarkson fires him way off. Brunson comes up with it. He pushes it to Hart. Now here comes Hart. Hart, it's good. Give Brunson an assist. And what a nice assist there in transition. Brunson to Hart. We got to love it. Knicks up by 5. As the Garden crowd serenades, the organ rises. Defense chants. Here's Tucker. Tucker back over to Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay back to Clarkson. Clarkson now. Clarkson guarded by Randall. Stepped back. Now 3 on the shot clock. He's driving. Stops. Puts up the shot. Blocked. And we get a shot clock violation. Talk to them, Hart. Talk to them, Hartenstein. Talk to them, Randall. Turnover. Let's go, Knicks. So here's Brunson now. Brunson bringing the ball here. Brunson gets a screen by Randall. Now Brunson guarded by Rudy Gay. He crossover. Puts up the shot. It's good. Jalen Brunson carving the defense. Knicks up by 7. So here's Tucker. Tucker with a spin move. Nice move. Tucker going. Puts up the glass, and he's good. So Tucker puts some nice move there. He's feeling a little energized. 27-22, a minute and 15 here. Here's Brunson. Back over to Randall. Randall takes the 3. And Randall clanks it, misses, rebound. Here comes the Utah Jazz. Tucker again. Tucker now driving. Tucker feeling ham. And he misses that scoop. And the rebound saved here. Here comes Quickly. Quickly in transition for 3. It's good! 3-pointer. Emmanuel Quickly. The Knicks up 30-22. 8 point here, under a minute of play. So we are playing Knicks with 30 points here and counting. Here's Clarkson. Clarkson now, guarded by Hart. Now Clarkson again. Clarkson passes it to Tucker. Tucker for 3. And that misses. Rebound Hartenstein. Here's Hart. Hart bringing the ball up. Hart to Brunson. Brunson for 3. It's good. 3-pointer. Brunson. So give Hart his first assist there. 33-22. Knicks with 33 points here. Let's go. Back-to-back 20 points for Brunson. Here's Clark. Trying to hold here 7 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Clarkson. Clarkson now driving. He loses the ball. Stops. Stops again. That should have been a 3-second violation. He kicks it out. Now Gray for 3. And that got it. So Rudy Gay hits it. Here's Quickly now. Quickly got a pickpocket. Pickpocket in Madison Square Garden. Here's Tucker for 3 at the buzzer. And he got it. No freaking way. What a dramatic, climatic ending there for Utah. And the Knicks play so well. And again, another happy meal moment or happy birthday moment. Tucker hitting that circus shot, just like we saw in the other game. Was it the Laker game? And made it closer than it really was. It's 33-28. Wow, the Knicks played well. Wow. Wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. He's here. He's here. Yes! Captain! Yeah! Oh, what's up, Captain?
I miss my family. I could not be here. Come on.
I missed you, bro.
Salute to you. Salute to everyone in the world's most famous chat. Thank you guys so much for holding it down while I was gone. Thank you, Jedi, for holding it down while I was gone. Oh, man, I miss you guys so much.
What a first quarter here. Boy, it's exciting. Woo!
Yeah. Yeah, the Knicks have found a way to start rolling. You see the introduction of Josh Hart there, helping them in transition going. But, this game and future games are going to be a testament, and really a test truly to Coach Tibbs and how he's going to dole out these minutes in these lineups and who's going to get the short end of the stick based on certain nights and the way the team is competing. We're going to find out here because there's a lot of play. Like the same problem is still there. We still have a lot of good players who deserve rotation time. But in the same note, other players, it's not enough time in the rotation to give all these players the adequate time they need to flourish in the way we think they need to. So, yeah,
Indeed.
This is going to be interesting.
Tonight it calls for the sombrero, the hat. Yes.
Yes. Go ahead. You can relax now as I get back to calling the start of this second quarter.
I'm just gonna chime in from time to time. You ham it out. Go all 3 quarters, bro.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
so
man.
The Jazz have the ball here. They're passing it around. Sexton has it now. And they said he got fouled by Hart. So Josh Hart, welcome to the treatment of being a Knick, where they're just going to call fouls on you. See so much support in the chat. Thank you guys so much. Big task. Salute. Thank you. As Jazz are passing it, Rudy Gay in the post, bumping, fall around, got the jumper over Barrett. 33-30. Knicks up by 3 as quickly as the ball gets it over to Barrett. Barrett driving right, snaking around. Floater blocked. Now they're pushing, and that was almost fumbled. They kick it. Sexton over to Horton Tucker driving, and he gets the layup. Knicks lead is cut down to 1 as they cut it to Hart. Hart driving and misses, but Hartenstein is able to put it back in transition. Knicks back up by 3, 35-32. Sexton has the ball. He gets it over to Horton Tucker. Excuse me, Gay. Gay pulls up, mid-range, gets it. Knicks lead is 1 as Hartenstein has the ball. Hartenstein gets it over to Hart. Hart driving, stops, kicks it over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein over the top end. They call a foul on Rudy Gay on the pass. .10:37 here left in the first half. Knicks up by 1, 35-34. They inbound it to top end over to Hartenstein, over to Quickly, takes the mid-range jumper and got it. 37-34. Knicks back up by 3. 10:20 here left in the first half. Sexton gets it over to Gay. Gay driving, and they call a tripping foul on Hart. Excuse me, a blocking foul.
Is that his second chip there? I believe so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sexton inbounds it to Gay, back to Sexton, driving, layup, off the glass, no good, fighting for the rebound, fighting for it, and Knicks come up with it quickly, pushing the ball. Quickly looking ahead, gets it over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein misses, but topping right there over to Barrett for 3, and that's off the mark, fighting for the rebound, and they call a loose ball foul on Hartenstein.
Here we go with the officiating.
So Utah inbounds the ball. Sexton brings the ball up on the right hash, gets it over. And Hernan Gomez misses. Hart gets the rebound. Hart bringing the ball up. Gets it over to Hartenstein. Back to Quickly. Quickly pulls up for 3. And that's off the mark. Azubuike gets the rebound over to Gay. Bringing the ball up now for the Jazz. 9:33 here left in the first half. Azubuike back to Gay. Gay working around the screen, driving, layup, and gets it. Knicks lead is down 1 as Barrett has the ball. Barrett fighting over the screen. Barrett bumping, driving, pulls it back out, gets it over to Hart. Hart driving, gets the reverse, misses. Hartenstein gets the rebound and puts it back. 39-36. .850 here left in the first as Tucker spins, kicks it out, gets it back now. Nice defense by Quickly. Tucker driving now, almost stripped over to Sexton. Sexton driving baseline. Sexton layup, no good. And Hart with the rebound. Good defense, gets the rebound. Quickly pulls up for another 3, and that's good. Knicks back up by 6 as the Jazz call a timeout here.
All right. Don't forget, hit those likes, folks. Chef Gans in the building, cooking up some Knicks victory, hopefully tonight. Indeed. Chef Dan, I wanted you to answer this quick question here from Big Task at Hand. What's your thoughts of Josh Hart here?
It's a very excellent pickup. Not only because of the fact that he's such a good rebounding guard and because he can play multiple positions. I know a lot of people immediately saw that as a spell of doom for RJ Barrett. But really, I think he's the best case scenario for when those times when Quentin Grimes isn't playing his best. And I know he's not as good a sniper as Quentin Grimes, but Quentin Grimes is known to play some physical defense. Josh Hart is known to play some physical defense. They both play the 2-guard very well. They both rebound very well. So if anything, I think he's an insurance policy for Quentin Grimes, and it helps out it helps out with the responsibility that Emmanuel Quickly has. So now he isn't thrust into that role so much, and he can focus more so on the offensive role. And there's a lot of fluidity in this I know we don't like to, like, it's not there evidently, but as you start to watch the games more and more, and you start to really see what these guys can do on a night-to-night basis against different opponents, you find out, okay, there's possibilities for these guys to play different opponents, different matchups, different lineups, different mixtures of different guys to where we can get the best outcome that we can get. And not only that, but now it gives us more of a discussion point on the coach to say, all right, this certain lineup wasn't going well. You have a guy that we know you like in Josh Hart. You don't have an excuse in Cam Reddish to where this guy is inconsistent with his effort. Josh Hart is on 24/7. So if there's moments where we feel like, all right, this was a Josh Hart game, he should have been in the lineup to help us out win this game. Now you have it to where, like, all right, we can judge Tibbs based on, you know, him having certain archaic thoughts about lineups.
You know, also, Chef Dan, when you mentioned that, what I really liked also about Josh Hart, he's leading all NBA in guards, 8.6 rebounds per game. You can't teach that, man.
Yeah, that's just effort. That's just effort. And that's 8 rebounds. That's a lot of rebounds. That's 8 possessions you're giving to your team as a guard.
Yes. And then not only that, Quickly also rebounds well. So I'm excited for that.
As Quickly gets a steal as we return back to action. 8:19 here left. Obi back to Quickly. Quickly to Barrett. Barrett driving, fouled, layup no good, but he's heading to the line.
I know RJ's having a hard time here with our crowd. With he's having a little rough patch. Hopefully he could turn it around after the All-Star break. We'll talk about that at halftime.
Hey, I haven't been able to watch all the games, but I've watched some of them when I can. I've seen the discussion, I've seen the play, so I'm in no disagreement with you there. We'll have that discussion. As he goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Knicks up 43-36. 8:10 here left in the first half. Sexton bringing the ball up. Sexton, and they call a foul before the shot. Barrett charged for his first foul. Agent, I don't know if you're talking about that last foul shot, but like any coach will teach you, if you're fouled in the middle of a drive and you can get the and one, you throw it up and try and get the and one. As the Knicks get a turnover, RJ to Quickly, and Quickly gets the layup. Knicks now up by 9, 45-36. 8-0 run here in the last minute. As they kick it up ahead. And stolen by Hart. Nice defense as the Knicks push it up. Toppin, drives, layup, got it. And that should have been an and one. 47-36. Knicks up by 11. Timeout, Utah Jazz, as they have to reacclimate themselves yet again as the Knicks are playing that good defense. (47-36). Knicks are rolling right now. Oh, and it's lit.
It's lit. Dude, you brought a lot of joy seeing you tonight, man. You know how much I missed you, bro. This is not a BX Sports JEDI. It's not a network. It's not a return to Knicks without your better half is you, bro. It's something to celebrate about, man.
Salute. Thank you so much.
Indeed, bro.
Oh, man. And you lit it just as Obi made a shot there. So the spark may be lit. That may be a metaphorical sign right there as the spark is lit and the Knicks are rolling up by 11, 47-36 with the bench unit here.
I'm using the force through the dawn.
Man. So yeah, Eric Richards, I am in total agreement with you there. Hart is already catching fire. He's already displaying it. Like, and it's the little things that I don't know. If I mean, we're paying attention because he is the newest acquisition, but early rebounds, getting the turnover, going in transition. You see, Brunson already has his eye out for him. They have that chemistry, and we'll talk about it at halftime. But there was another Nova Cat that was speaking like, he wants to be here.
I know.
He's here, but he's here in spirit.
He's on the
we'll talk about
that. Oh, Burrow.
He took the wrong train, but it's okay. We'll get his Google Maps, coordinated the right way, and he'll come home soon.
Bro, New York loves Wildcats. They like either Kentucky Wildcats or Villanova Wildcats. They love their Wildcats. There's a lot of Wildcats in New York.
You know what that means.
Woo. Jay Wright, baby, any minute. New head coach of the Knickerbockers.
Hey, or we elevate Johnny Bryant, and who does Johnny Bryant, maybe Jay Wright doesn't want all that smoke. Maybe he just wants to be an assistant. As the Jazz are bringing the ball up, Sexton has it, trying to call out a play, trying to get it to Markkanen, picked up the dribble, gets it over to, I don't know who this is, now over to Markkanen. Markkanen, dribbling, driving, fall away jumper, and that rims out, but he gets the offensive rebound, kicks it out, Sexton, gets it back, kicks up the three, and that's good.
Yeah.
7 minutes here left in the first half. Quickly gets it over to Hart. Hart, over to Barrett. Barrett, being defended, works around the dribble, works around the, pick, topping for three, and that's off the mark. As they get it to Markkanen, pulls up for three, that's off the mark, and they knock it out of bounds, so Knicks ball. Brunson back in the game. Sims inbounds it over to Brunson. So Brunson working around the screen, driving, stops. Deadly stop and pop, misses. Sexton a rebound. Gets it over to Markkanen. Markkanen looking for the handoff. Gets it off. Now back to Sexton. Sexton driving, stops, pivots, kicks it out. Markkanen gets the ball now. Markkanen driving, puts it up, misses, and they call the foul.
Maria is in the building. Salute,
Maria, salute.
Darnell Davis, yes.
Salute, Darnell Davis. Markkanen hits the first free throw. Misses the second one, ball don't lie, and they get the rebound. Kessler gets the rebound. Sexton driving, kicks it out. Markkanen driving, pivots, puts up the floater, misses, fighting for the rebound, fighting for it. Markkanen gets it, and they call a foul and one.
Oh, that's the third on Hart if it's on Hart.
Yep. That's his third.
That's the height right there of Kessler, man. Kept that ball alive, dude.
Yep.
Although you could easily set over the top a little bit, but
I mean, within the same note, these are the moments where you miss Mitchell Robinson.
yes. Talk to them, Chef. Talk to them.
As Randall inbounds it, so they complete the 3-point play, cut the lead to 4. Randall over to Brunson. Brunson driving, puts it up. Oh, fouled, but he's heading to the line.
Well, I'll give you good news. 54-46. The Magic up on the Heat.
That's good, as we are in the playoff race against the Heat.
And Spurs got a 6-point lead on the Hawks.
Brunson hits the first one. It's both free throws. Lead back up to 6. Sexton bringing the ball up. They get it over to Marketing. Marketing back to Sexton. Sexton driving, and what do they call? Travel. And that travel was sponsored by Southwest Airlines.
So played.
And wait.
Oh,
As a technical
he must
has
have
been called. A delay of game.
that's the second one. It was College Sexton.
Yeah. He hits the first one. He hits the free throw. Knicks back up by 7. Brunson gets the inbound. Brunson kicks it out to Sims. Back to Brunson. Brunson over to Randall. Randall driving on Olynyk. Randall fall away jumper. And that rims in and out. And quickly gets the offensive rebound. Quickly driving. And he draws the foul, so he's heading to the line.
Good job,
as
man.
he duped Clarkson.
Good job, commanding quickly.
4:45 here left in the first half. Knicks up by 7 as Quickly is heading to the line. Quickly misses the first one. Quickly missed both. That's a rare sight. Mama Quickly is upset tonight. As Clarkson's driving, Clarkson step through, dishes out, and Kessler gets the dunk. Cuts the lead down to 5. Brunson bringing the ball up. 4:20 left on the clock. It's Brunson driving. Brunson pulls up mid-range. Easy. He just lulled them to sleep with that. 52-45. Brunson with 20 on the half so far. Clarkson near the logo. Driving now. Gets the layup. Easy. So he just used his length and height over every short guard there. And Brunson, that ball knocked out of his hand by Sexton, but Knicks maintain possession.
Well, at least I got some good news. Brooklyn lost to the 76ers 101-98.
We expect that precipitous drop. as Brunson has the ball. Gets it over to Randall. Randall almost lost it. Gets it back. Pivots and gets the banker. 54-47. As Clarkson kicks it out. Sexton for three. That's off the mark. Grimes and Quickly both with the rebound. Quickly up ahead to Randall. Randall's bringing it back out now in the corner. He's working against Clarkson. Driving. Gets the foul. And one.
Talk to them, Randall. Talk to them, Randall.
Knicks back up by 9 as Randall is heading to the line.
Hey, Maxie, salute. Janine in the building.
Salute, Janine. Randall hits the free throw, completes the three-point play. Knicks up by 10 here. So they get it over to Markkanen, back to Sexton. Sexton lobs it up to Markkanen. Markkanen double teamed and almost stolen by Randall. Oh, but knocked out of bounds. Good defense by Randall, though. So Sexton trying to inbound it, gets it over to Clarkson. Clarkson driving, pivoting, keeps the pivot foot, fall away jumper, blocked by Quickly. And 24-second shot clock violation. So Randall inbounds it over to Brunson. Brunson bringing the ball up here with 2:30 here left in the first half. Brunson dribbling. Step back midi. High arcing. It's beautiful. And that's the chef's kiss right there. As the Knicks lead by 12, 59-47. Olynyk, deep three, and he gets it. Cuts the lead back down to 9. And Brunson got the dribble, working it. Sub 2 minutes here. Step back three. Off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Olynyk. He's pushing the ball. Olynyk kicks it, and Sexton missed the slam. As Sims provided good defense there. Randall kicks it, quickly open for three in the corner, and he nails the dagger.
Nice.
62-50 as Utah almost turned it over here. 125 here left in the first half. Clarkson, and they call a foul. Olynyk hits the first free throw, 62-51. Hits both free throws. Knicks lead is down to 10, 62-52. It's Brunson working the dribble. Brunson kicks it over to Randall. Randall thought about the three, keeping the dribble alive. Good defense by Olynyk. He's driving now, gets a step, kicks it to Sims, and Sims is out of bounds. Or no, they call it a travel. So Knicks got to control these turnovers here at the end of the half. Got to end the note strong. As Clarkson gets the ball. Clarkson driving. Clarkson fakes everyone out and gets the hook shot, floater. Cut the lead down to 8. Brunson slowly bringing the ball up. Brunson driving. Brunson, Sexton in the post. Fall away jumper. Off the mark. Clarkson now driving with the head of steam. Pulls up for 3. And that's off the mark. Randall gets the rebound. Randall gets it out to Sims. Sims over to Brunson. Brunson holding on to the ball here. 5-second differential. Brunson driving. Kicks it out. Grimes, step back midi. And that's off the mark. And they say Utah Jazz ball. 7.2 seconds here left. Knicks got to play stout defense. Melvin Smith, you're absolutely right. Kick it out. Olynyk bringing the ball up. 4, 3. Olynyk fakes him. Gets the layup. Easy. With 0.6 left. That's the end of the half there. 62-56.
Just think if they would have kept their this is a problem they've been having lately. Closing out, they get a little sloppy, allow teams to go on a little bit of a run. And the Knicks up by 6. They could easily have been up by 15 if you ask me, Sheffield. That's a little bit of a problem. Those little details of closing out the quarters. But we finish here. We scored 62 points offensively. It's just those little hiccups at the end of the quarter. I don't know if it's fatigue or lack of focus in the last minute. Whatever the case is, they just got to clean it up. Hope that's something they could do going into after the All-Star break. They could clean up as a whole, as a group, as a whole. They put a little more emphasis on that.
Here's the crazy part, though. The ball movement that people were calling for earlier in the year, that they wanted at the end of games when defenses are keyed in, that should be happening during the end of the first half.
Correct.
That way, if you enter an isolation moment, guys will start to, you know what? Yeah, I have to key in on my guys. So now you really get a true isolation moment, and you don't get a moment to where Julius Randle has to drive baseline, go to his right, and have Anthony Davis and LeBron James, blocking his shot.
Correct. Well, we're going to the half here. Now, I want to ask you this because we didn't get to see you on. I know you were working with the trading deadline. When I text you that trade proposal, did you envision? Be honest. I did envision this team with a Zach LaVine.
I didn't.
No. Okay.
No. Okay. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm how do I say this? I have a wild imagination, and I'm a really empathetic guy. So sometimes what I do is I put myself in the shoes of people unnecessarily, just to try and get the gist of what would be happening. Now, if I put myself in Leon Rose's shoes and I make that trade for Zach LaVine, and I'm about to go we're ironing out the details, and I say to myself, I'm about to go to James Dolan and tell him, hey, we're about to trade for Zach LaVine. There are a couple of things I expect to be happening. Number one, if I'm telling James Dolan that, James Dolan I expect is going to look me right in my face and say, so now we're about to start this championship run, right? And if that's the first question he's going to ask me, right? If that's the first question he's going to ask me, I'm going to look at the paper and I'm going to be like, you know what? Is Zach LaVine the guy I'm willing to, like be the first guy, the first domino, and is going to shoulder that weight of his expectations? Because we already know what he's expecting from this team. He said it out loud. All those radio interviews, I don't know if people were paying attention, but they asked him about the Knicks, and he goes, like, the reason why he hasn't made any firings or intervened or whatever, because remember the first thing, like one of the key quotes he put out there was like, "Here's the deal I have with Leon Rose. I get to talk, but they don't have to listen."
Got you.
Right? So if he's giving them that, there has to be a condition in that. And the condition was that you just markedly you just find a way to get better year after year. I don't know if Zach LaVine's that guy.
Fair argument there. Fair. Also, one thing that I was hoping they wouldn't, I kind of envision it because they need a superstar like that superstar. Julius Randle is a two-time All-Star. Don't get me wrong. Jalen Brunson is a borderline All-Star. They kind of needed that All-Star, All-NBA. I don't think LaVine is an All-Star All-NBA, but he is an All-Star. The only thing that worried me was that price tag, Chef Dan. $40 million, then it escalates. And then it hampers because you got to still extend Manuel quickly. You have to extend possibly Obi Toppin if there is a future with Toppin here. You also got to Quentin Grimes going to be extended in another year. So I know the cap is going to rise, but you can only spend X amount of money, and that was a little bit of a worrisome, in my opinion. Being physically responsible on the books when it comes to the Knickerbocker. Right now, I believe they're 21st in payroll. That's phenomenal. Excuse me, that's phenomenal.
It is phenomenal. Not only that, but like you got to look at the history of a lot of these winning teams. Like, it's not even just the ones that win consistently, but just look at the trend of a lot of these teams, man. There is no all mercenary team that got it done. You gotta take care of home first.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at the Golden State Warriors. I know they say, "Oh, they won because," but they're all homegrown except when they brought in Kevin Durant. That's it.
I mean, like, even just look at when the Miami Heat went on their Heatles run. Like, it's that, like, a lot of people don't understand the importance of Dwayne Wade and why he's a future Hall of Famer. That team that culturally defines an era for the NBA, it doesn't work without Dwayne Wade. The Mavericks had Dirk Nowitzki. It doesn't work without Dirk.
Right. Not only that, don't forget the importance of Mario Chalmers played on that team. Others. Don't discredit that. They might have been the sexy names, but they were there playing their rear ends on defense, going for the 50-50 balls while the All-Stars feasted in transition. Don't forget that.
You just got to know that players have, like, if you can groom the right players to have certain roles and excel in those roles, like the stars are smart, but I think the GMs and the coaches are smarter, and we're seeing that. We especially saw that with the experiment right across the street from us. We saw what happened there.
Indeed. Now, your thoughts. I haven't talked to you on camera, on air about that. Your thoughts on the Brooklyn experiment. My goodness. You know what? I kind of like what Brooklyn got back. They kind of feel exciting to watch them. I'm gonna be honest. I did watch. I don't like watching any other teams but the Knicks, but I did watch that last game where the game they played prior to the 76ers during the trade, and they were exciting. They were hitting the three ball. Joe Harris, of course, me, Spencer Dinwiddie, and so forth. And I like Dinwiddie for some call me crazy, whatever the case is, but they look exciting. I know we're gonna see them Monday. I'm gonna see them firsthand, But I kind of like what they did. They're getting a bunch. They got picks back. They got rid of the pain in the neck in Kyrie Irving. I know if Durant didn't want to be here, so be it. What's your thoughts on that?
That man, a lot of people want to try and equate because you got to add in James Harden as well.
Yes.
James Harden was in that trio as well. They want to equate it to what happened with KG and Paul Pierce, and them trying to get that trio, and it's not the same.
No, it's not. I agree with you.
Because these are two different hard-earned lessons that the Brooklyn Nets had to learn. But now it's harder for them because while they learned that lesson, a lot of teams in the NBA were watching from afar, and they learned the lesson as well with them. So now a lot of teams are going to operate in that same notion. And it's that I know these superstars are great, and we give them certain carte blanches, but man, we hire GMs for a reason. We hire coaches for a reason. And what started off as it was nice for these guys, to get their input in these decisions as far as like feel like they have their voice heard, to them making the decisions. Like, you can't tell me that Steve Nash hire was a front office decision. They might have worked a little bit with Kevin Durant, but it was something more of the lines of like they probably acquiesced and said, "Hey, here's a list of guys, and here's some of the guys we're willing to tolerate to hold that title or something." It's sad.
It is sad, but Brooklyn has enough draft picks to do it again and players if they wanted to. Unfortunately,
Actually, they really don't. Because the most you can do, like, it's one project at a time.
that's true.
You know what the first thing you have to do is? Recoup Ben Simmons' value.
Which good luck with that. Good luck with that. Wow, good luck with that.
All that coach, all that talk that Max Kellerman had about he could be the next Giannis. Now's his time to prove it.
Mm-mm. It ain't gonna happen, just that. I think Ben Simmons don't want to. I think Ben Simmons doesn't want to play basketball. If he could get paid to walk away from the game and still keep his money, he would do that. That's what it seems like.
It's just that really hasn't been the saddest thing that happened to me so far in regards to basketball. Would you like to know the saddest thing?
What's the saddest thing of all this? I want to hear this. This is my.
Is that we talk as Knicks fans talk all this good spit about, oh, if you come to the Knicks, you'll live in fame and immortality because if you win one here, you're forever a legend. And when a guy's busting his ass on the court, we can't even get him an all-star vote. Like, I know the coaches failed in voting for Jalen Brunson, but I watched that all-star vote count.
Yeah.
Knicks fans are sorry for that.
Yeah, we should have voted.
We're a bunch of sorry fans for that. If there was anyone that should have made sure, like, we should have even outweighed the Derrick Rose stand votes.
And I feel bad for Jacques Vaughn. I think he was the right coach there. If they would have put him from the very beginning, they might have got something out of this team. But Would have, could have, could have. Oh well.
Really, you got to point to not giving Kenny Atkinson a chance.
That too. That too. You know what? That's karma. They got rid of Kenny Atkinson. Take it now. Eat it.
Like you notice a lot of these you notice a lot of these teams, granted, all right, you get rid of Mark Jackson and then you take off with Steve Kerr. But you don't get Kevin Durant in the building and then you get rid of Steve Kerr for someone else.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. Steve Kerr he was part of the foundation. You don't get rid of Eric Spoelstra. That's why Pat Riley put his foot down.
Right. They wanted to run him out. Remember how they wanted to run Eric Spoelstra out?
They wanted to run him out. And now, and now history is on Eric Spoelstra's side because now he's counted as one of the greatest coaches in the league.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because he had a front office that backed him with a backbone. Sean Marks did not have that backbone. He doesn't have the cojones or the cahuts to stand by and say no. You know, he gave him too much with these guys, and these guys ran a muckshot over him, and that's what happened to the Brooklyn Nets. Pretty much that's what it was.
Look, you see it even in a self-respecting guy in Tyronn Lue when it was time to get, he was supposed to be the coach for the Lakers. And what happened? We're not going to let you select your own staff. What?
Yep, indeed on that one. You still, at the end of the day, you got to have an authority figure. It works in every walk of life. That's the head coach. You have to respect. That's the authority figure. And of course, as long as he's responsible, not a buffoon either, because we've seen Fizdale and his stupidity. But yeah,
someone's got to put their foot down. As we're starting the second half here, and the Jazz almost turn it over after a couple misses. Now they get it over to Clarkson. Clarkson driving. Clarkson puts it up and cuts the lead to 4. Knicks got to play some better defense here. Brunson gets it from the handoff, kicks it out. Randall open for 3, takes it. That's off the mark. Clarkson the rebound, pushes it up ahead to Markkanen. Markkanen, Euro gets the layup. Excuse me, the dunk. So now it's a 2-point lead for the Knicks. Brunson has the ball. Brunson kicks it out. Randall thought about the 3. Now he's driving, stops, kicks it out, Grimes for 3, and that's off the mark. Kessler the rebound. Sexton calling out a play, gets it to Markkanen, and Markkanen gets a dunk and a foul.
come on, Knicks.
And he misses the free throw. And they call a lane violation. It makes the free throw. First lead for the Jazz since 9-8. And Brunson draws the foul, but doesn't get the bucket. Heading to the line now. Brunson hits the free throw, ties the game back up. regain 1 point lead. Sexton running with the head of steam and gets the layup. Knicks are not playing transition defense. Brunson. Driving, pulls up, doesn't get the foul. Knicks couldn't get the putback. Jazz get the rebound. Clarkson bringing the ball up. Clarkson over to Sexton for three. He misses. Kessler gets the rebound. Olynyk fakes the three. Now Clarkson for three. That's off the mark. Markkanen misses a putback. Sims the rebound. Gets it over to Barrett. Barrett bringing the ball up. Barrett gets a screen. Barrett driving. Tough layup. Misses. Clarkson driving. Get it over to Olynyk. Olynyk bumps over to Clarkson. Clarkson turns it over. Brunson the rebound. The steal. And Barrett lobs it up, and Grimes couldn't get it. Kept it alive. Barrett for three. And that's off the mark. Sims the rebound. Gets it over to Randall. Randall, and he got fouled. Third on Olynyk, as the Jazz are up by 1, 65-64. 9:09 here left in the third. Brunson has the ball. Brunson pulls it back out, gets it over to Randall. Deep three. That's off the mark. Sims the rebound. Sims over to Randall. Randall almost fumbles. Fall away jumper. And that rims in and out. Kessler over to Clarkson. Clarkson has the ball. Clarkson kicks it out to Sexton. Sexton driving. Sexton. And he draws the foul on Brunson. Sexton hits the first one. Utah's gained a 2-point lead here, 66-64. Misses the second one. Ball don't lie. As Knicks get the rebound. Barrett has the ball. Over to Brunson. Brunson over the screen. Now gets it to Randall. Randall double teamed. Randall over to Grimes. Grimes over to Sims. And Sims blocked by the rim. And they say should be still Knicks ball. They'll jump it up.
What are they jumping up? That was last touch by Utah.
Well, no coach is going to challenge this.
They're going to jump this?
So the Utah Jazz win the jump. Olynyk for three. That's off the mark. Sims the rebound. Gets it over to Randall. Randall bringing the ball up now. 7:50 here left in the third. Randall over to Grimes. Grimes, step back three. And that's off the mark. Fighting for the rebound. Kessler gets it. They get it over to Sexton. Sexton in a hurry. Kicks it out. Clarkson over to Markkanen for three. That's off the mark. Fighting for the rebound. Barrett gets it. Barrett bringing the ball up. Barrett driving and knocked out of bounds by Olynyk. Still Knicks ball. As the ball hit Clyde. They get it to Sims. Over to Barrett. Barrett pulls up for three. And that's good. Knicks up by 1, 67-66. 7:10 here left in the third. Is Markkanen, gets the ball, and they call a foul on Randall. He poked it away.
Oh my God.
Olynyk over to Markkanen. Markkanen driving. Markkanen misses, and they call a foul on Randall.
That was
Randall
awfully
got to
late.
let go at the right time, and then just it didn't adjust his speed or velocity. What was all that they said about RJ? It didn't adjust the speed, velocity, or timing of the shot. So I don't know why
Yeah,
it's a foul. And he misses the first one. Ball don't lie.
there you go.
And he hits the second one. Game is tied at 67 all. 6:55 here. As Grimes has the top of the key to a cutting RJ. RJ wrap around, and Sims was blocked, and Sims blocked again. And Sims and another block, and they call a goaltend. So Knicks now up 69-67. As Sexton runs up. Sexton pulls up for three. That's off the mark. Sims for the rebound. Barrett bringing the ball up now. 6:25. Barrett working around the screen. Barrett driving. Barrett layup. Got it. Knicks up by 4, 71-67. As Clarkson's working a dribble, kicks it out. Olynyk now driving. Back to Clarkson. Clarkson kicks it out to Markkanen. Markkanen over to Olynyk. Olynyk, bank shot is good.
He just uses his size there. Wow.
Brunson has the ball. Brunson to a cutting Randall. Randall fouled and won. Julius Randall. So, timeout on the court as we head to a commercial break.
Wow, Chef Dan. Randall has a chance for shoot for 3-point play. I'll give you a little bit of an update. 84-72, the Magic's over the Heat, and that is in the early stages of the fourth quarter. A minute and a half gone by in the fourth quarter. 84-72, Orlando up against the Miami Heat. This game is in Orlando, by the way.
I hope the Orlando Magic after that last game against the Knicks have a fire lit under them, because I know we beat them, but the Knicks fans they made it feel like it was a away game for Orlando in their own building.
I was there, by the way. I know I told you, man. I couldn't have been more overwhelmed with so many Knicks fans there. The only thing I regret, which is free tickets, I can't complain, was that I wasn't amongst the peers like I normally sit. Dude, one time that I don't buy the normal seats that I normally do, that I like to sit behind the visitors underneath the basket. Guess who sat there? Damian Priest and Dominic Mysterio.
Ah, come on!
Yeah. So right in the same seats that I normally go, and I can't complain. It was a free ticket. It was a luxury box with free food, drinks, dessert bar, you name it. But man, Dominic Mysterio and Damian Priest happened to sit there through the whole freaking game. And kudos to Damian Priest. He had the Mark Jackson jersey on, and he was there front and center. Man, I miss seeing them.
Oh man,
But I give you one thing. I did speak to his dad, though.
Who's that?
Damien.
Oh, don't say that.
No,
And you
no, not
mentioned, yeah,
no, no, no,
yeah.
not Mysterio. I didn't get to speak to Dominic Mysterio. It was. Let me be clear.
And you say you speak to Dominic Mysterio's dad. It's like, bro, you just casually mentioned you just spoke to Ray like primo, 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 primo.
Yeah, but it was good though. I had a blast. I actually broadcasted live right before tip off there. That's the days I wish you were there to just come in and have you do that. It would have been phenomenal, but it worked well, despite the limitations, but it was fun. I really had a good time there. I wanted to thank my friend that got me the tickets and the luxury box. Man, it was fun. Boy, that was Madison Square Garden South. That was the sixth borough of New York.
Yeah. Yeah. I watched that game, and man, oh man, when I tell you, after I came home from work, I had to watch that game based on what you told me, and yeah, it was like an in-house rivalry amongst the fans, and I bet that atmosphere was fun. So Randall hits the free throw, completes a three-point play. Knicks up by 5, 74-69. As Horton Tucker bumping, pivoting over to Clarkson. Clarkson driving, fouled, and misses the shot.
I tell you one thing: if Obi Toppin would ever play for Orlando, he is popular in this city.
Oh my God. They
love him.
If they trade for him, if they ever traded for him, they would celebrate like, yo, we got him. We got our guy, because Obi gets love in the city.
And I can't wait. If he does, I will bump into him as much as possible.
No, but this is why I think the Knicks need to get in the playoffs this year. Certain players, I believe, are built for that atmosphere. As the Knicks right now working, Barrett has the ball. Barrett working over the screen, driving right-handed, pivots, fall away floater, got it. Second half, Barrett is alive tonight. 76-71, Knicks back up by 5. 5 minutes here left in the third. Clarkson. Step back three over Randall, misses. Barrett gets the rebound. Barrett eyes up, looking ahead, gets it over to Brunson. Brunson over to Randall. Randall in the post against Clarkson. Gets it to Grimes, and they call Grimes for traveling. I think Grimes should have just shot that three. Horton Tucker bringing the ball up. Tucker spinning, working against Grimes, driving, gets the foul and one. So he's heading to the line to try and complete a three-point play. So Sims with the fourth foul, and Hartenstein is back in the game. And Hart is back in the game.
Don't forget, please hit those likes. Hit the like button, please.
And he misses it. Ball don't lie. As Brunson has the ball near the logo. Brunson working. They're giving him that three-point shot. He takes it. Front of the rim. Hart fighting for it. Hart keeps it alive. Gets it over to Brunson. Over to Quickly. Quickly fakes out Tucker. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson fakes the handoff. Now gets it over to Randall. Randall fakes him out. Step back three. Off the mark. But Hart keeps it alive again. Quickly for three. And that's off. But Randall with the putback. And yes. Josh Hart shows why he's here for the Knicks.
Nice.
And Tucker And Tucker, they call a foul. Excuse me, Jazz called timeout as they were pressured.
Rangers up 3-2. Just give you a quick update there. Thank you, Maria.
Oh my gosh! Speaking of the Rangers, that dominant performance against who was it? A couple nights ago, where they scored, I believe, was it 6 goals or 9 goals?
It was 6-3, I believe it was. Where they got Vladimir. They he's a good scorer for the Blues.
No. You know what was crazy to me was a day after that trade happened. Did you see the article that came out?
I did not.
Patrick Kane said he was upset at the trade because he was looking to fill that void for the Rangers. Oh my God!
He wanted to play. He wanted to play alongside his buddy, Artemi Panarin. The Rangers are gearing up. Don't be.
My God! I mean, we had to fill the void for the season, but he's supposed to be a free agent.
Yeah, he's going to sign with the Rangers. He's going to be with the Rangers.
Trade
deadline ain't over yet.
Hey, man, Kev, I will look, man. I got to build up some cachet in this restaurant. You know that, but I always take a day off to wave that white towel. You know that.
Oh yeah, we know that. I'm trying to make some moves there where we can say, you know what, Chip Dad doesn't need to work today. He's gonna get on the Return of the Knicks podcast today.
Hey man,
JEDI Network.
Hey, I'm here. I'm waiting for that day, man. More than ready.
Yes, Argo says, "Go Power Rangers."
Hey man, all I know is if we're really, really close,
we're gonna be busy. This springtime. We're gonna be busy with playoff back-to-back Yankee baseball, Mets, this and that. Oh my goodness! And then hopefully, big things are on the horizon as well. That I will love. Oh my God!
And football free agency and the contract signings and all that is look, take a puff, my friend. Take a puff, mi amigo.
Oh, I gotta turn it on. It shut off. Come on, turn it back on, buddy.
Oh man, let's go. So excited. So, Clarkson has the ball for the Jazz. Clarkson, drive in, stops, pops, misses. Hartenstein the rebound. Over to Quickly, bringing the ball up. Quickly, over to Brunson. And they call 3-second defensive violation on the Jazz.
Free throw for the Knicks. I do one thing before.
And Randall misses the free throw.
Oh man! Want to say hit those likes, please hit those likes. He did. He definitely. He was wishing that in existence. Not for nothing, Darnell Davis did say that a couple.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Darnell Davis.
That's the power of the word of being spoken to existence.
And Brunson misses the jumper. Jazz with the rebound. Gay has the ball now. Gets it to a cutting Tucker. Tucker pulls up mid-range. Got it. So Knicks lead is cut to 3, 78-75. 2:40 here left in the third. It's Brunson dribbling. Gets the screen, double team. Now stolen by Gay. As he read the pass so quickly. And Gay is stolen by Hart. And Hart, that should have been a foul. As they get it to Randall. Randall thought about the three. Now he's driving. Oh! Mwah! Randall with the slam.
Woo!
Good statement. 80-75. Sub 2 minutes here left in the third. As they get it to Clarkson. Clarkson driving. Clarkson, floater, got it. So, Brunson bringing the ball up. Gets a screen from Hart. Brunson now has Clarkson on him. Another screen. Brunson driving, takes the floater, got it. So, Gay bringing the ball up for the Jazz. Clarkson driving, kicks it out. Tucker has the ball. Tucker driving. Tucker pivots, fall away jumper, and they call a foul. Quickly looking at the referee with disgust. A lot of these fouls.
That was a questionable there. On a fadeaway, like he was fading away. Where the hell?
He's fading away. Quickly is not pushing him.
No,
He can't possibly push him to affect his shot.
That's a bad, terrible call. Ugh.
It's both free throws. Brunson bringing the ball up. Brunson gets a step and gets fouled on the shot. Shot no good, but he's heading to the line.
Give you a quick update. 91-81, Magic's with 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. So Magic's with a 10-point lead with halfway through the quarter.
Never be comfortable with the 10-point lead with 6 minutes left in the NBA. The talent level is too good.
Indeed. Well, we got the Wizards 127 and 110 over the Pacers. That's a big one for the Knicks too, to just keep getting some separation.
Mm-hmm. As Brunson hits the first free throw.
Unfortunately, the Hawks took control over the Spurs 93-77. So they're up big.
So Sexton has the ball, and Horton Tucker is fouled on the drive. 50 seconds left in the third. Quickly picks up his third. And the referees have really slowed this game down.
Ah, come on.
He hits both free throws. So Josh Hart has threes across the board as he has 3 shots attempted. Randall fakes the three, now driving, kicks it to Hart. Hart over to Quickly. Quickly, driving. Oh, step back 3. Off the mark, no good. Gets his own rebound over to Randall. Randall for 3. And that's good.
Yeah.
87-81. 20 seconds here left. No difference between game clock, shot clock. So the Jazz will potentially hold for the last shot. Horton Tucker drives, kicks it, and they kick it out. Jalen for three, off the mark. I don't know who that was, number 30, as he hit the three for the Jazz. So it's back within three, 87-84.
Damn, they never could stop that last second. Teams seem to hit that last minute shot, and the Knicks can't seem to hit that last minute opportunities. But a 3-point lead going to the fourth quarter. We got Chef Dan back in the building on the day off. It is awesome. Knicks 87-84. Fourth quarter is going to be fun, exciting. Hit those likes. Hit those likes. Only 34 likes. We have over 79 people watching on the Facebook app, plus another 25 in the 70 plus in the YouTube. Plus we have a couple 25 more in the Facebook app. But let me see, and in the Twitter. So please hit those likes. We need to help grow this program. We're not a film school. Although everybody's dipping into the watch-alongs now, they see how successful we were, and other people want to do watch-alongs and take away from the Don. They don't we let people eat. We don't do recaps. We don't do, because we want to let other people respectfully to do their recaps and preview shows. So we could easily do previews and recaps, but we stick to the watch-alongs. But now they don't respect the Don. They want to come and dip their toe in the watch-along game. So you know what? I'm asking you guys to help me with the like button, because you know what? They declare war. All right, you want to go to war? We fight. That's all.
We fight. That's it.
And besides,
there's been a few declarations of war.
Yeah, we're fans. We don't got lawyers backing us up, with the fake super chats. No forgotten NYC, no, none of that stuff. No 53 wins, #crap. It's just the fans from a fan. They attacking us. They want to do watch-alongs and take away from us. Hey, we declare war.
It is what it is.
It is war. Project stand up. The Bronx in the building. Indeed.
Dennis, I got to ask you, man, because I see that last name. What's wrong with your cousin's physicals, brother? What's wrong with your cousin's physicals?
Indeed. Dennis Correa from Eden's Walk in the Bronx, the 200 plus section up in the Bronx there by my goodness.
Man, this guy, 3 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals in 13 minutes.
You only need – wow. He's going to score here in the fourth quarter. He's going to be impactful. Yeah. And what's your thoughts there? He's got Marbury, John Stark's third number. Wow. Adopted. He says he's adopted because Dennis Correa, his DNA doesn't break down. Right, Dennis? Wow. Fourth quarter starting on my end, Chef Dance. You got the call. I'm letting you go.
Yeah. As Barrett gets called for a technical. Wow. Barrett thought he got fouled.
No, it was Thibodeau.
It was Thibodeau that got the tech? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a foul. Because they catch Mitchell Robinson with that foul all the time. Quickly has the ball, kicks it out. Hart fakes the three, now driving. Gets it to Hartenstein, Toppin. Now has it. Toppin kicks it out to Hart. Hart, jab stepping. Hart driving, reverse, and he was fouled. Hart hits the first one. Hits both free throws. 89-85. 11:20 here left in the fourth. Tucker over the screen, driving, kicks it, and stolen by Josh Hart. Over the top and he got fouled.
Ooh, I could see a lot of transition between Hart and Toppin. Ooh, and quickly. Oh, this is gonna be exciting. Oh, baby.
Toppin misses the first one. Rattled in and out. Misses both. And Knicks secure the offensive rebound. Hart does. Gets it over to Barrett. Barrett driving, and he got fouled. Sexton.
How quickly before Thibodeau pulls Toppin for missing those 2 free throws.
Barrett to the line. Hits the first one.
Let's go. Talk to them, Barrett.
Hits both free throws. Knicks back up by 6. As Sexton is playing with 5 fouls here. Knicks got to be intentional with their style of play. Marking a deep 3. Off the mark. Barrett the rebound. Barrett bringing the ball up. Barrett gets the crossover, stops, kicks it out to Toppin. Toppin a crossover, gets it out to Hartenstein. Over to Hart. Hart driving. And they call a charging violation. 4th foul on Hart.
Oh, I don't believe that's a charging violation. Ooh. Ooh.
Clarkson driving, kicks it, and they call a foul on Horton Tucker as he got the pick and roll bucket and the foul.
Come on, officials. You gotta let these guys play. Stop being tedious.
We're past the halfway mark. We're getting closer and closer to the All-Star break. Like, just let these games go.
I got an update. 97-95. But the Orlando Magic with 11 seconds got a 2-point lead on the Heat. Ooh. I'm gonna put that live here because I get the Orlando Magic games.
And Barrett gets the layup, going strong to the bucket, 93-88. Clarkson bringing the ball up. And he got to adjust the shot clock. I don't know what that question means, Darnell Davis. I don't know what respects and what, subject you're talking about. Is that Regina King? Nah.
No.
I thought that was Regina King.
No. Behind the scorers? Behind the...
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not. No, it's just another beautiful woman behind here.
Yeah.
Rangers increases 4-2.
Yes. Hey.
Gabby Vincent has a chance to tie the game for the Heat. Unbelievable.
Okay, so all right. They're running. All right, so there was no clock that was being ran. They're now adjusting it. This is a lot of human error. I just say the NBA likes involving a lot of human error. Marketing hit. Oh, they call a offensive foul, no basket.
And we're tied at 97 in Orlando with 11 seconds. Orlando has the ball.
Quickly has the ball. Quickly over to Barrett, over to Hartenstein, back to Quickly. Quickly now driving, fakes him out, gets Toppin for three, Toppin off the mark, and Horton Tucker gets the rebound. Outlet pass to Olynyk, and Olynyk gets the transition bucket. And that was too easy. 3-point game here, 93-90. Quickly, directing traffic near the logo. Gets the step, gets the floater, gets the bump. 95-90. Knicks up by 5. Horton Tucker here with the ball. Olynyk now pivoting. They kick it back out to Tucker. Tucker, as the Knicks is switching around. Clarkson for 3. That's off the mark. Hartenstein to rebound. Quickly bringing the ball up now. Quickly over to Toppin. Toppin to Hartenstein. Hartenstein over to Quickly. Quickly now. Keeping the dribble alive. Pivots. Picks up the dribble. Gets it over to Barrett. Barrett. Driving. Kicks it to Toppin. Toppin for 3. And that's off the mark. Barrett had to see the cut there by Toppin. As Clarkson driving. And he gets bumped and the foul.
Before they shoot that free throw, Chef Dan, let me tell you this. Barrett had a cutting Toppin, and he denied him. And then he shoots the 3-ball. Toppin, is it his fault? He's trying to get his offense. I mean, I don't blame Toppin.
Yeah.
5-2 Rangers. No way, Miami. No, no, Miami won last night, last minute on the Rockets, 97-95. Here, they're trying to pull it out with 1.5 here in Orlando. So a little rabbit's foot in Miami's rear end.
Yep. 95-93. Knicks up by 2s. Brunson has the ball. Brunson driving, pivots, kicks it out. Barrett driving, and he got fouled. Barrett hits the first free throw. Hits both free throws. The Knicks up by 4, 97-93. Horton Tucker kicks it out. Markkanen open for 3, and he hits it. Randall has to go out to him, regardless of if he's been over. Brunson gets the screen. Brunson driving, and he got fouled. And that should be that. I don't know. They might have. I would have called the goaltender on that, but then again, I'm a Knicks fan. Wow. Rangers are running it up, Maria. Thank you so much.
Wow. I got
on the Hurricanes. And the Hurricanes deserve that treatment. Yes, they do. I hope Trocheck is serving it to them.
Yes. Here we go.
Brunson
Another
hits the first one.
another down the wire game sponsored by the New York Knicks. Jeffrey
Yep.
Hernandez, get that room ready in Tampa General.
Please, Jeffrey Hernandez, just get that. Oh, man. And I got to go to work tomorrow. Come on, guys. Can we not do this?
1.5 in the Magic and Heat game. Magic has a chance to win it.
Brunson hits both free throws. Knicks up 99-96. 7:40 here left in the fourth. Clarkson
That Miami.
over to Tucker. Tucker to Markkanen. Another deep three. And that's good. Brunson bringing the ball up. Brunson over to Randall. Randall driving. Gets the foul. Shot won't go, but he's heading to the line.
They're going to overtime in Orlando. Mr. Tussin Rogers got to play defense. Absolutely.
Randall hits the first one. Knicks hit the century mark here. 7:17 here left. Darnell Davis, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Let's finish. Let's go all the way to the last buzzer, huh? Randall hits both free throws. As Clarkson's bringing the ball up. Clarkson gets the screen. Clarkson driving. Bump. Gets the jumper. Tie game here at 101. Brunson bringing the ball up here. Brunson driving, pivoting, kicks it. Hart for three. And that's good. Markkanen fumbles it, and Knicks come up with it. Brunson, he fumbles it, and they lob it up, and Markkanen got fouled by Hartenstein.
Damn. Woo-hoo-hoo. Guys, we have a timeout on the floor. We definitely, we need to run those like buttons up. We got 39. Please, let's get to that 50 mark, man. There is 79 watching us here on the Facebook app, on the YouTube app. We got another more on the Facebook app. Please, let's get that 50. Why not? It's only 11 away. I don't see why not. Let's hit the like button.
Hit the like button. We're not asking for no super chats, please. Just hit the like button. That's all we ask. Hit the like button.
Indeed. We read everyone's chat, everyone's comment. We don't ignore it. You know that other programs would ignore your comments. They won't even acknowledge you that you exist in the comments. But we read everyone, and all we ask is for that like button so we can get more people in here to watch, and we get pushed to the top of the line when it comes to the Knicks programming content. And we definitely, we appreciate and we love our family. We asking our family to support us with the like button. Absolutely. So let's go. We're missing our mayor. He was here last game. We're missing Mayor Kelvin T. Jones. So where is Kelvin T. Jones? We're missing Daryl Sheldon. We're missing a few of our guys, our normal family.
Yeah.
Our number one rapper is not here. Mr. Johnny Davis.
Jedi, all I'll say is you never know. I might catch them soon.
Absolutely.
I'll just say that. You never know. I might see them soon.
So Miami and Orlando starting the overtime. So Miami, you remember what we said? 10-point lead in the NBA, not safe, and now they're in overtime. Orlando and Miami. Miami got a buzzer beater against the Rockets last night. They won on the last alley-oop, put back and beat the Rockets in home in Miami. Now they traveled up the Florida Turnpike here to my beautiful city in Orlando, and now Miami is playing the Orlando Magic. They're in overtime, and they have a 197 lead.
I know a lot of fans get mad at the Knicks for giving up certain leads, but we got to understand these teams are way more talented than we think.
Yeah,
So
Miami,
even this game right now that's close with the Jazz, this
Miami
is
just
Utah Jazz, yeah.
first time all game in overtime.
Jazz, like, for no matter how much we think, oh, this team, remember they're in a lot of people think they're in the Wemby sweepstakes. They're one game under 500.
They're only one there. Yeah, exactly. You mentioned it perfect. They're right there.
They're
Unfortunately.
one game under 500. That means a good run in the season could flip their fortune.
Absolutely.
So Markkanen hits the first free throw, makes both. Knicks lead is 1 here. Brunson bringing the ball up. Brunson, defended by Markkanen, gets it over to Randall. Randall, jab stepping. Randall, driving. Fall away jumper, misses, but Hartenstein is able to put it back. 106 to 103. Knicks back up by 3. As Tucker gets it over to Markkanen. Markkanen now. Pivots, fall away jumper. That's good. So, Brunson driving, stops, pops, gets the jumper. Right back to a 3-point lead for the Knicks. 5:25 here left in the fourth. Tucker has the ball. Tucker driving, layup, got it. Tough layup. Brunson bringing the ball up here. Brunson spinning. Brunson spinning. Brunson pivots, fakes, gets it over to Barrett. Barrett pivots, gets a step, and gets the foul on Kessler, heading to the line.
Oh, Dennis, he'll get that rebound for 4 more for your parlay. I think you might. There's plenty of time here for 4 rebounds for Randall. You might be
Sub
hitting on that
5 minutes here. Sub 5 minutes here with the game on the line. Randall's going to get you at least 2 or 3 rebounds.
Absolutely.
Barrett, misses the first one. Barrett hits the second one. 1 of 2 from the line here. Knicks up by 2. Tucker bringing the ball up. Tucker, they get it to Clarkson now. Hart gets Clarkson all the way back. Clarkson trying to push, gets the mid-range jumper. Tough defense by Hart, but just better offense by Clarkson. It's a reigning 6th man of the year. As Brunson working. Brunson, step back 3. Got it! Jalen Brunson for 3. Knicks up by 3 as they get it to Markkanen. Markkanen, fall away jumper, misses, and Knicks come up with the rebound. Randall bringing the ball up. Randall working in the post. The double team is there. Randall misses, and Hartenstein, they miss, but Hart comes up with it over to Barrett for 3, and R.J. Barrett hits the 3. Knicks up by 6. Let's go, New York.
I think RJ Barrett needs Chef Dan to be calling these games because if Chef Dan was working, RJ Barrett declined. Don't we all know RJ Barrett is Chef Dan special. He loves RJ Barrett, and rightfully so. And RJ Barrett has been missing. He said, you know what? My main man Chef Dan ain't gonna be cooking for all the people in New York, but you know what? I need him to cook for me on the call. So I gotta he's calling the game. I gotta warm up. I gotta get cooking because you know what? You're letting a fire on his rear end because RJ Barrett is coming to play.
I just need RJ Barrett to just clock in and do what he does, man. And that's be the guy that I saw at Duke. Be the guy that, everyone saw at Montverde. That's who he is, man. And it wasn't always this superstar that's always lead handling, but that's the guy that got the job done. He just gets the job done.
Yes.
So, RJ Barrett, man.
Hey, Barrett.
I just, hey, man, we here. And Josh Hart, man, what a way to make an impact in your first game. And it's the impact. Look, it's literally the perfect impact if you are a Knicks fan. It's gritty defense. Mucking up the possession on the defensive end so that you can find a way to get a rebound. Mucking up your movement on the offensive end after the shot's been released by a teammate so you find a way to get an offensive rebound. You get it to a teammate for a clutch three. These are possessions that matter. And now it was one thing. We were missing the offensive prowess of the offensive rebounding prowess of a Mitchell Robinson. But now you get a guard that can give you that too.
Ooh, I know.
Now you get a guard that can help you get these extra possessions.
Ooh, that's phenomenal. Those 50-50 balls and the way they get to those rebounds. One thing is it's gonna hamper a little bit of Quentin Grimes here, but hey, right now we're in a position of making the playoffs and increasing our seeding. We're worried about that when time comes.
Yeah, not only that, I love Grimes, but nobody can tell me he's not facing a sophomore slump for what he is in his position. He's played some great defense, but he's also had some head-scratching moments. As we get back to the call here, Markkanen driving, kicks it out. Horton Tucker open for three, takes it, misses, and Hart with the rebound. 3:25 here left in the fourth. Brunson has the ball. Brunson driving. Brunson floater misses, and they knock it out almost to the Knicks. And Barrett dives on the floor, gets it. Barrett, and they call a jump ball between him and Sexton.
Colin Sexton.
Or wait. Oh, timeout. Knicks call timeout. He did call timeout.
Wow, they gave him that timeout. Good job.
He gets control and yells timeout. He gets possession.
I see Thibodeau calling timeout when Barrett has collection of the ball there. Remember, the coach could call timeout once the player has possession of the ball. So good job there. Good call there. Yep. Good job there. Knicks will have it here with a big 6-point lead, big possession there. They keep that ball there. They could score here, and you could pretty push some. I know 3 minutes, anything can happen, but boy, they need to score now after that timeout there.
And I just want to address this comment, man. Tucson, you said Hart might take Grimes' spot. I don't see it that way. I love you guys as Knicks fans, but we got to stop doing this where, a new player comes in and it's like, all right, now he's taking all of his minutes. It's like, no, slow down. Maybe he automatically, because he comes in, he has minutes set, right? And that we get less minutes for Grimes so that situationally down the stretch, because we also have to remember Grimes started the season hurt.
Correct.
if he gets time to
Also, I wanted you
recuperate.
to. I'm glad you mentioned it. Yeah, go ahead. Finish your thought.
Yeah, but as he gets time to recuperate, now, like, because we have all these players, they're fresher for more rotations, and we know Tibbs is gonna play these guys. It's not an if, ands, or but, with the Cam Reddish or even a Deuce McBride sometimes.
I think he's saying he might start over Hart. Maybe.
Oh,
Maybe.
as Knicks get an offensive rebound, Randall step back three, got it. Knicks are building this lead here. They're not dribbling out the clock. They're playing to win.
Exactly. That's the difference.
So, Knicks up by 9. Marketing, and they say he was fouled.
Remember, when we get to the 2-minute mark, the ticker will go away. There is Sheldon Darrell Johnson. There he is. We were talking about him. There he goes.
Oh, pass deflected by Barrett. But Tucker gets it back, kicks it out to Markkanen. Markkanen driving, step back 3. Got it as the shot clock expired. That's why that man is an all-star. 118 to 112. 2:30 here left. Brunson has the ball. Brunson gets it to an open Randall in the corner. Randall, step back 3, and that rims in and out. And Kessler knocked it out of bounds. Knicks ball. Hart was a pest on the rebound.
All right, 2 minutes. We're going to say goodbye to the ticker. Oh, yeah.
Brunson over to Randall. Randall, jab step in here. Randall, another stuff. Oh! Sexton driving and gets the layup. Knicks up by 6 here. 120 to 114. And Randall and Brunson would both have 30 points here. Brunson gets it over to Randall. Randall kicks it. Hart for 3. And bang! Third 3 for Josh Hart. Welcome to New York, baby. Yes. 123 to 114. Lob it up, and Kessler gets the dunk. So, Brunson has the ball here. Brunson. 125 here left in the fourth. Brunson. Dribbling, driving. Brunson gets it over to Barrett. Barrett for 3. Oh, and that's off the mark. And what do they call? A loose ball foul. On Hartenstein.
We're 4 likes away for 50. We can make it happen. We got 90 people. 90 people.
Let's go. We don't need the Knicks to win for us to get those likes. Please hit those likes. That's our victory tonight. Hit those likes. So Sexton to the line. Misses the first one. Ball don't lie.
Hey.
Misses both. Ball don't lie. And Hart with the rebound. Gets it over to Brunson. A minute left here in the fourth. Brunson has the ball. Defended by Taylor and Horton Tucker. Now switch screen. They get it over to Barrett. Barrett kicks it out. Hart for 3. And that's off the mark. Kessler the rebound over to Clarkson. Clarkson driving now. Clarkson pulls up for three. Off the mark. Fighting for the rebound. Oh, kept alive. Tucker gets it now. Tucker driving, layup, no good. And Hart with another rebound. Over to Brunson. Brunson driving. Brunson crossover, and he got fouled.
Wow. What a debut there for Hart. Good job for him. He loved it. Look at that. Look at that Kool-Aid smile. He wanted to be a Knick. He's a Knick.
Yeah. In New York with Tibbs as a coach, Jalen Brunson, 35 points, 11 of 22 from the field, 5 assists, 3 rebounds. Back-to-back 30-point games.
Ooh.
Are you not entertained, New York?
Do we got a point guard? Do we got a point guard, Chef Dan? I know last year.
I think we got a point guard.
All right, we passed the 50 mark. Thank you, guys. 52 likes. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the support. Brunson hits both free throws. 37 tonight. Knicks up by 9. It's Tucker spinning. Layup, no good, but he draws a foul with 23 seconds left.
Who fouled out?
And they charged a tech on RJ. And they fouled him out.
Ref's a little short tonight.
Misses the first one. Ball don't lie. As they hit the technical free throw. 125 to 117.
I'm going to tell you one thing. I cannot do justice with the ball don't lie. I tried. It's in the words of Chef Dan, but only Chef Dan could do that, man. What a pleasure.
As they're sending Brunson back to the line here with 19 seconds left. It's the first free throw.
Oh, Miami won.
Misses the second one. I wanted Brunson to go. Brunson went 14 to 15 from the line tonight. And Markkanen lays it up as the Knicks just let him do so. And Brunson is just going to dribble it out as the Knicks win here tonight, 126 to 120. And Josh Hart with an excellent debut here.
Wow, what a debut for Josh Hart. My God, you came in the right game, Chef Dan, with Josh Hart's comes back here, debuts back-to-back when he needed it. Man, it was what a fun game here.
My gosh.
It was for comfort, but man, that was fun.
Like we're gonna celebrate. Wait, I know we're gonna celebrate Jalen Brunson, 38 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, and I know we have to give Julius Randle his props. 31 points, 2 assists, 6 rebounds. Even RJ Barrett coming back, 20 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. But my God, Josh Hart, 11 points, 4 assists, 7 rebounds, and 4 steals in 25 minutes of play. Essentially 26.
Beautiful. 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 And I love that they're both going to get interviewed, the teammates.
Yep.
Man. Hopefully, we saw a national title a couple years with these two on the court. Can we dream of an NBA title? Man, with these two on the court, my goodness. Yes, yes, that just gives you goosebumps. That gives you goosebumps, man. I love it. This is the beast of the Wildcats, baby. This is the New York Knickerbockers Wildcat, baby. Wow. We need the Blue Devils to poke the Wildcats into so they could be ferocious. You know what I mean?
Yep. I
Man, look at that. These two guys love playing with one another. Look at tell that. Look at his smile. He's
Yeah.
ecstatic to be here. No, Chef Dan, what did I tell you? And he's not he's not an NBA, he's not an all-star. He's not, of course, he didn't come with a reputation as an all-star. I'm not gonna limit him. If he becomes an all-star with the Knicks, kudos, bienvenue, welcome aboard. But I'm talking about who's the NBA players that has the balls and the cojones that want to play for the Knicks. Kevin Durant didn't have it. He chickened out. He shrunk. He was like in a cold water pool. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my buddy Kyrie to Brooklyn. He didn't want to play for the Knicks. None of these guys. LeBron, I'm gonna take my talents where it's nice and warm when my balls won't shrink in South Beach. These guys want to come and play in New York. Brunson wanted to play in New York. Hart wanted to play in New York. We want players that want to come play and wear the orange and blue, and that's what it shows. And you know what? I am well in gravitate to a Hart. Chef Dan, I love Cam Reddish. You know that I'm a big Reddish guy, but he wasn't going to work out here. That was a hell of a move. You traded Knox for Reddish. Now you move Reddish to Hart. You can't complain about it, baby.
It's man, like for what Josh Hart is gonna give us, you can't complain about it because a lot of people may feel like, oh, we gave up some sort of hidden pick with the pick that gave. Let's be serious, man. Kevin Knox wasn't gonna work out.
No.
We came and Cam Reddish, not for nothing, man. He had his chances. But we know what type of coach Tibbs is. And we know what you have to do in order to be with Tibbs, in order to get consistent playing time with Tibbs. And he didn't do it. And it was especially in that Dallas game, that one where, we lost in the third quarter, essentially, after you had left during halftime. Like that was a nail in the coffin there because a lot of people may have felt like, oh, it's just that one possession. Why are you giving him the short leash, but you're not giving everyone else? Because that is the business of the NBA. I'm just going to keep equating it back to Emmanuel Quickley's first year and even Quentin Grimes' first year. The minute those guys touched the floor, did you have to question if those guys are getting more playing time? No. And whenever they got more playing time, what happened? They did more of the good stuff that you wanted them to see. But there were times even during, when Cam was in the starting lineup and we were like, man, it was a bad Cam game.
What? Yeah, you're right. And let me ask you this, Chef Dan. I know we saw the way the game played tonight out. We didn't see Miles McBride get on the floor. Quentin Grimes, I believe, didn't play the second half, if I'm not mistaken. There's going to be games where they're going to need these guys. Especially they played last night. You could give them a time. I'm okay they didn't play much minutes tonight because you back-to-back. I know they're young and XYZ. I hope they play for the Brooklyn game. Also, Utah was a tough matchup. You're going to need a guy like Hart to rebound and play it and get on the glass. That not McBride does not well. Neither does Quentin Grimes. I'm okay with that. Other games, I hope he brings these guys back in the mix, not let them go stale on the bench. I'm just hoping he bench. As we say hello to our mayor is in the chat, Kelvin T. Jones. All right, in the chat.
Salute, Kelvin. Salute. Man, it's not unfortunate that those guys didn't play today, or Quentin Grimes didn't play down the stretch. It's like I said earlier, man, Quentin Grimes started off the season hurt. So if Josh Hart can spell him certain games, especially during the regular season, where we know we're gonna need Quentin Grimes during the playoffs to defend some of these better players, then so be it. Not only that, but it's going to come at the expense of some of these other players that Josh Hart has to build chemistry with, Randle and Brunson. He already has somewhat of a good chemistry with Brunson, but he has to build that chemistry with Randle, because that's an important lineup position there that you want to have. You want to have Hart and Randle be comfortable together to where he can kick out and he knows where Hart is. You want to have that comfortability, because right now Josh Hart's rebounding is an invaluable skill for us.
Indeed, it is. It is. Especially now that you remember we were talking about when they got the bigger teams. But if you got a guard who can rebound the way he does, it don't neutralize it, but it helps you at least in that area. Extra, keep the tall teams from extra possession. I can see why, especially tonight, Marketing or Linux, they're a tall team, and I can see why Thibodeau went that way. I just hope that coach sees the game with certain teams where we might have a rebound advantage without overplaying certain players, and allow some of these guys to get a little more minutes in the rotation. But I'm happy. I'm also wanted to point out with Quentin Grimes, he missed some of the first season. You could say that he's now playing a full 82 games. Maybe he's wearing down with stamina wise, getting his second win and learning a full NBA season, and maybe that's why he's struggling just a minor bit. I think he's going to go to that Rising Star Challenge, and I think he's going to get jump started. Like when you go for the paddles clear and you get that jump start to get your heart going. I think him playing in that Rising Challenge amongst the best of the best in his second year, the first year players, along with the All NBA All Stars. I think Quentin's going to get that fuse lit up, and I see him coming back after the All Star, taking another level, especially if Hart is threatening him to take away a little bit of minutes. But I still think there's plenty of minutes between quickly Grimes, Hart, and even McBride, believe it or not, and that he could still get on the court and play some more. I still think there's enough minutes there for everyone.
I don't like. I'm just gonna keep saying this. I do not think Josh Hart is threatening Quentin Grimes minutes, because this is the thing, right? If you sub in Josh Hart for Quentin Grimes, who's the best defender in that lineup with the starting lineup? It's Josh Hart, right?
No, Quentin Grimes is.
No, I'm saying because you sub in. No, I'm saying you're subbing in Quentin Grimes. You're subbing in Josh Hart for Quentin Grimes, who ends up being the best defender in that lineup. You're gonna have to have your choice between Josh Hart, Randle, and the center. Now the pecking order ain't so clear. We know that Quentin Grimes is a great defender. We always put him on the opposing team's best player. He's been a pest for us naturally. So it's not even that. It's just imagine those lineups where Randle has it going with the shot. He's getting a little tired. And we say, you know what? Let's sub in Josh Hart for RJ Barrett. So now you have Hart, Grimes, you have Hart, Grimes, Randle, Brunson, and potentially Mitchell Robinson. That's a highly defensive lineup that can shoot threes, space, and Brunson has his choice.
Correct.
You pick people apart. Once Grimes gets tired, guess what? I'm going to sub him in for Quickly, and it's going to be even more defense, even more pest control. Like, it's gonna be hurtful.
And not only that, they're going to play together now. And now for the stretch run, we're starting to be banked up. Certain teams on back to back. Certain teams fighting. It's gonna. The East is crunch. If the Knicks got a rotation like you were talking about, like we just mentioned right now, where they're gonna have defense. Every time they sub in a different player, they're defensive high Q defensively, and they could space and score. It's only gonna make it tough against opposing teams. My goodness, they're going to be a handful to. They already were a handful because they had that reputation. Boy, these Knicks defend and they're tough. Now, if they got more players stepping up who could defend and become a pain in the neck, boy, they're only going to get better. The Knicks, they're number 9 in scoring, and they're no slouch either who can't score. The only thing that they're down in is the 3-point shooting. They're around 27 in the NBA in 3-point shooting, despite scoring 9 overall in the NBA. It's an oxymoron. Just think if they were to start hitting 3 balls and being more efficient from the 3-point line, we're talking about a 3 seed. Possibly, if they would hit some 3, if they were more efficient from 3-point land. And could it be there? You never know. But you know what? Let them start. Personally, I'm going to be honest with you, Chef Dan. I hope they start hitting the 3 ball in the postseason. I hope they go unconscious in the postseason with the 3 ball, where teams don't expect it. They're going to play the zone, leave them open. Let's start hitting the 3, and you get some playoff wins, and go, oh, holy crap. This team defends, and now they're hitting the 3 ball? Oh, wait a minute. I hope they catch people by surprise in that way. Be honest with you.
It's going to be beautiful to see something like that. But also, like, the style of play down the stretch, and once we get Mitch back, it's going to hurt a lot of teams because this team, like, I know we've been losing certain rebounding battles, but come down the stretch, man, we're going to hurt a lot of teams in that rebounding and boxing out and being physical. And I know we draw a lot of fouls right now, but come playoff time, we're going to get really physical. And if people were looking forward to our physical defense during the we here moment, imagine it now with a point guard and Jalen Brunson that isn't Alfred Payton. And that's all I'm going to say on that.
Indeed. I wanted Josh Hart numbers. Give me a minute. I'll give you that right now. Hart was...
I can give you 11 points, 8 rebounds, 4 steals, and I believe 4 assists as well. So he contributed. He contributed on +5. He contributed on at least 16 possessions.
Indeed. Very impactful. Very impactful. And he played 25 minutes. 25 and 20, we could say 26. Let's round it off to 26 minutes on the floor for the Knicks out there. He was 50, my God, I really, really love this acquisition here. You turn Cam Reddish, of course, again, I am everyone knows, big proponent and big fan of Reddish. I wanted Reddish here, but I cannot complain on what the Knicks turned Reddish into Josh Hart there. My goodness, I am ecstatic. You've got to love that trade, at least for day one. Man, this is great. Yo, this win feels great indeed, Big Taz. It feels phenomenal, especially almost beating the 76ers last night. We should have beaten the 76ers. Would have, could have, should have. We were leading 3/4 of that game. Whatever happened, it happened there. They ran out of gas, whatever the case was. But, man, this team competes every night in, night out. The Knicks played with heart, and now they got a heart. So, my goodness, this is fun. This is fun. They're becoming here, the remaining 20-plus games, they're fun. They're exciting fun. They're exciting. What a contrast 365 days make. Last NBA All-Star game, we were like, ugh. We were disappointed that is Randall going to be shut down? Wasn't he not? Is Toppin going to play the remainder of Randall being shut down? We don't have a point guard again. Oh, and now, my goodness, we're gearing up and possibly, we're in the 7th seed still. Miami beat the Orlando Magic in overtime. We're still in the 7th seed. We still got 3 games with Miami Heat. But right now, we got the Brooklyn Nets who could be free falling. They could be free falling, and now we just got to continue. Indiana Pacers, I believe, lost as well. So The Hawks won. They beat the Spurs, but we took care of business against the Utah Jazz. Now we get tomorrow Super Bowl Sunday. We'll relax, whatever. Back over Monday against the Brooklyn Nets. The new look Brooklyn Nets. Now they're gonna have Bridges coming in, and maybe we got to take advantage. They don't have that team chemistry. If you're the Knicks, you got to continue playing your basketball game and try to beat this team who can shoot the three ball very well. You got to play some good perimeter three because Joe Harris and company do play well. Knicks, Claxton, they still got players there. They don't have the All NBA players in Kyrie and Kevin Durant who could take over a game, but they're going to still be a handful for the New York Knicks.
Yeah. Not only that, but just I know Knicks fans, we've been upset at the team all year, but looking at how it's shaped out, coach has done a good job when you look at it from a perspective of we've taken care of the teams we were supposed to. I know, like, we don't have to essentially worry about the Wizards. They're down under us per se, but we faced the Miami Heat one time this year. We got a victory over them. So it's a battle with them in the standings. I know the Brooklyn Nets are they're gonna have a free fall, but hopefully we can get a victory over them and start to capitalize. We own 2 victories over the Cleveland Cavaliers.
2 over the 76ers. We could have had 3. We could have had
3.
Not for nothing. Let's be honest. If it was even that Christmas game, we were close. We had that bad stretch with the 7-minute mark of that Christmas game. We played the 76ers extremely tough. With they have Joel Embiid and Harden, top NBA, top talent in the NBA, and we were right there with them.
And wasn't that the first couple of games without Mitch?
Yes.
Play these guys tough, man.
Yeah, extremely tough. Extremely tough. I really like what we're doing here. I like where we're going. I know we get frustrated when they lose 2 in a row, because when they go bad, and the warts are gonna still be there for the Knicks, the same issues. When they lose, it's always the same issues. But when they win, they find different ways. One thing you cannot take for granted is they compete every night. They give you all they got no matter what. Even if it's pretty, not pretty, doesn't look good, this team still fights. They're the cardiac Knicks. They give you all that they give. And man, I'm having fun here with this season, with this Knicks season. It is a fun season. I know sometimes we get frustrated, we get pissed off or mad, irate, but man, it's just been a fun season especially these wins, the games. My goodness, once we get my big task is once Mitchell Robinson gets back, we get Voltron. Back to back, it's Voltron indeed. They assemble and we'll, oof.
It may be more than Voltron, man. Yeah, and it's not. I'm not even just hyping it up like that. But remember, I said we had another winning streak in us, and we were very close to capping off another 8-game win streak. Earlier in this season. So I'm just saying, after the All-Star break, I know the schedule tightens up for the Knicks. But in the same note, the East is, because of the movement, how that schedule looks now may be completely different, and also who may be coming back from injury, who gets injured is also going to change that. So I'm just very, very excited.
That's a good question. We have a question. This offseason, who would you resign? Quickly or Hart? Personally, I want both.
We actually don't have to do that because Josh Hart has a unique contract to where if he has a player option, but if he opts in, it can become a non-guaranteed.
Okay.
So he has a player option next year.
Rather trade Hart. Because also Quickly is also with eligible extension. So is Toppin. We don't know. I don't know if they'll keep. The more the question is, who they rather keep, Toppin or Quickly? That's the question that we might have to ask. That unfortunately, he already said he will opt out. So, but the Knicks got his bird rights. They could go above and beyond the cap if they needed to keep him on there. And the way he just talking about that love fest, how he loves playing in New York. Jeff, do you really think he's really going to leave New York though? If he comes in here and he captivates the city, he captivates the fan base. I know money talks and BS walks, absolutely, always and for sure. But man, the way he's talking there, it seems like looks like he's going to be invested here in New York. It looks like he's invested and it's going to stay with the Knicks. That's what it looks like so far. Things could change. He could have a bad, 10 games, and he might think this is the most. You know how it is. You could have a good game and be definitely be there. Hey, Michael, thank you so much for joining us. Please hit the subscribe button. Join us. Hit the notification bell. Whenever we do these watch-alongs, we'd love to have you on. Whenever we do any of the podcasts, whenever we do any of the programs from MMA to wrestling through all the others, if you're a fan of it, we would love to have you on. Thank you again. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for subscribing, and welcome to the BX Sports Jedi Network channel. And we appreciate you. Have a good night, my friend. Happy Super Bowl. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Now, Chef Dan, I know we're going to wrap up here in a moment. I'm not even going to ask you. I know you're going to say go Chiefs.
So why even bother?
Exactly. You know who I'm rooting for? I'm rooting for my Super Bowl squares. I don't give a crap who wins. I just want to my numbers for the Super Bowl squares.
Yeah.
Because that's $400 on the line, baby.
Yep. You need that. We need that.
Thank you, Gary Martin. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the BX Sports Jedi family. I appreciate it. We really humbly appreciate you coming aboard. Again, thank you so much. We appreciate it, man. Let's go. Met fans, let's go Mahomes. Absolutely.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely. Yes, indeed. Yes, absolutely. The Patrick Mahomes, his dad, he pitched for the Mets. Oh, of course. Let's go. Man, Chef Dan, I am so happy that you came aboard, man. I felt like Michael Cole when Pat McAfee came back out for the
I figured that's how it should be. Like, he's here.
I did my best impression. Man, that is phenomenal, man. Hopefully we get the schedule working back in your favor, where you can come along and watch along and call these games, because man, it's fun, but there's always an element missing when you're not around, man. It's still good because I still get taken care of by the chat family here. That they are phenomenal. They always support. They always get you going. But there's always, you love it when we're all completely in a 100% whole, and we always miss you there. And everyone always asking them like, Chef is working. He says his regards and all that. But we got to record it. You just saying ball don't lie. So when they do miss it, I just play the clip. And it just say ball don't lie. And then, man, that is phenomenal. Man, it is fun. It was great there. Hopefully Monday, man. How busy is that? I know Steven asked what kind of restaurant, what food you make. I told him I'm not too sure. I thought it was Korean food, if I'm not mistaken.
It is Korean food. That is correct.
So I told Steve that. I hope I didn't say it, so I was right with it. Steve asked to see what kind of food. Everyone always asking, and man, this is fun, man. This is great. The love is there for you, everyone here up and down, and man, then we get a victory too. Oh, you cannot. And thank you guys for the like, man. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for helping us reach the plateau that we need, and continue to grow, continue to make the channel, be known all over the place. And man, I can't wait for Monday against the Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn. Is Brooklyn in the house? Man, I thought so. Chef Dan, I'm gonna leave you the few minutes here, and we'll run the intro. You could talk to everyone here, and
I just want to say, guys, thank you guys so much for welcoming me back. It's been a struggle knowing that I couldn't call these games and be in front of my chat family, but I want to also thank you guys so much for holding down the Jedi and keep holding them down. I know I got to get back to work, and I'm going to miss a lot of these games, but when I can come back, you guys know I will be here. So thank you guys so much. And please, with the return of Chef, return of the Knicks, return of the BX Sports Jedi, we all coming back. Let's go.